Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on.
Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No, no, no. Biafra will live forever. Oh yeah. 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 Biafra will live forever. Biafra will live forever, yeah. Biafra will live forever, yeah.
Ogerugo Manige Tetanura, the lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo Maniga bandits who want to make us a giant of Africa. Adapo Chinti na Sugo Mbogeru Nisina Nyama Kweno. Hello Lisa Binigwe, out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like Namde Carlo for this our rescue mission.
Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know?
What do they know?
What do they see?
What do they see?
If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no, no, no.
See you joke, our hero, how he fought, he never stop. Mazinamdi cannot but no phone we stop, he cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the Council of Despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh, yes, I know. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh, yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh, yes, I know. 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 Yes, I know.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome to this program today, the 5th day of September 2021. Please, if my voice is somehow, you let me know. If the sound is okay, you let me know. Welcome to this program. This is live and direct, where we are going to be doing a lot of magic this evening. We're going to be doing a lot of magic, a lot of exposition, especially exposing the Fulanization and the Islamization of Nigeria, how far they have gone and how ready they are. But before we start, I have to do something very, very funny. I have to do something very, very funny. Why I am going to do something very funny is that I want to I want to entertain you. I want to entertain you a little bit. You know, I want to entertain you. This as entertaining is going on. You know, the entertaining that I'm going to do to you today. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy it. Okay. Now, enjoy this entertainment, and don't ask me why I'm going to play this video. Okay. You will watch what I'm going to do this evening, and then as we are going to go in-depth analysis, when we begin the exposition, I want your mind to be reflecting on something. Now, let us go there. You will be surprised.
amma ka taimako da na Allah zan Allah ya no siriya ko ga siriya ko to gudu moni ko ga kuban ame da amaye kai ne na yawa baban sande wannan zama ya dace daga wajen ga ko ga amma zama kula da reta ba yi ne ji da meji ayi ko sande zan Allah wada da ce ayi ba kamar ya ya iya takun soja saboda manzon Allah ya manzon
Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I use this thing to welcome you this evening. Don't ask me why I played the video, okay? I want to use it to welcome you this evening because it is going to be connected with the kind of things and teaching we are going to do today. So I want you to get your coffee. For those of you who drink coffee, get your tea. For those of you who drink tea, because you will be sweating at a point. You know, when we get to, where we'll get to in this program, you may be sweating without even knowing, even if you are sitting on AC, on air conditioned house, you may begin to sweat because I want to take your mind back to the memory lane. Okay? I want to take your mind back to the memory lane. First of all, a lot of you don't know what is going on. Okay? And it is our duty to always come every now and then to let you understand something that you don't know. One moment. Today is we are going to have a little bit different program. We're going to have a little bit different program today. So I'm going to show you something. Just make sure you are hitting the like button so that other people will be joining us. As you are coming, you are hitting the like button because other people will be doing what? Will be joining us. Okay? Other people will be joining us. So as you come, you hit the like button. All right. I want to show you something that will maybe something that will shock you. Maybe it will shock you. I don't know yet. Just maybe it will shock you. Now, some of you remembered when one man came to threaten Biafrans on channel television, threatened Biafra that in 2 weeks you will see what will happen. How many of you remember this man? How many of you remember this man? How many of you remember when this man granted interview to Channel Television? Some of you remember. Now let us go back to this. Some of you remember, right? We are going to play this thing a little bit.
Been manipulated. What exactly is, taking us so long in either fishing out the masterminds of this or naming them? I mean, even the governor of Imo State seems at a loss as to why, the security operatives, whom maybe he believes they know them, will not want to name those who are behind the insecurity that we all feel.
Well, let me first of all respond to my senior brother about, when he said this government is the most corrupt in this country. You see, that's the beauty of democracy. My senior brother will be talking about this government of Muhammadu Buhari that he knows that is the most corrupt. It's totally unfair and it's not correct. I am not telling you there is no corruption in this country, but as at today, nobody can discuss corruption on the table. Nobody. Back in the days, corruption was discussed on the table, monies are shared, things are done, in the open, But as a people, the reflection of what we are. So that's what's happening. So that's about corruption. Then about whether the government is incompetent, it should resign. My senior brother should know that it is not done like that in democracy. And he believes in the rule of law. I want to believe. He knows that we won the election because those that lost, including him, went to court and the court gave judgment. It's the only court we have now. So whatever we are going to say, look, we have to be guided by what we have. Now, whether politicians are finding the embers of this crisis, yes, in some parts of the country, there are political undertones. Whether during Jonathan or PDP, when they say politicians, yes, it's true. Even back when we were in opposition, there are certain comments that we make, so the ruling party could perceive it as, bringing about crisis. But the difference is that, look, now we have the secessionists coming out in the open.
Now, do you remember the interview of this man? He said, in all the security threat in Nigeria, I'm going to do something this evening. The only one that he can identify is the secessionists. That the secessionists are now in the open. Okay? And then he said that he is aware of some people sponsoring the crisis in some part of the country. And when he said some part of the country, he was not talking about Borno State. He was talking about Biafra land. He was talking about the eastern region. Now let me tell you. Do you remember when the naval officer made a very worrisome remark about some people who are Boko Haram and Fulani terrorist agents? This is one of them. I make bold to say this evening that we have identified one of the terrorists in Nigeria government. Take it to anywhere. We have been able to identify one of them, Kunle. So this is one of them. And we are going to be unveiling them so that you understand what is coming to you. This is one of the top terrorist commanders that are working presently in the government of Nigeria. And he traveled to America. He goes to America. So we will be on this notice, putting the American government on notice as well. I'm going to bring some of them, and I am going to be giving you the roles they are playing in Islamization of Nigeria. I'm going to bring the role he is playing. Of course, everything will not be today, but I want you, whatever I do here this evening, let it go to your brain and stay somewhere, because I'm going to be coming subsequently to tell you the role each one of them are playing in the Islamization agenda of Nigeria. Now, let us continue.
Naming, killing, burning, looting all over the place in this country. We've seen it. We've seen it happen. We've seen where some warlords will come out and make some expressions that will not mean well. And no responsible government, all because of democracy. People are not being attacked by the security agencies, at least to show them that you're not supposed to do this. So as a people, if we politicians think that, look, if we bring down the government of Hope Uzodinma by burning his house or by killing policemen, in this country, we see how police stations are razed. We see how military people then are killed. And anybody will sit here and tell me that that is correct? And so if we as politicians think this is right, by the time the government turns against these kind of elements, they should have themselves to blame. Because no responsible government will sit by and watch police stations being burnt. And this happens virtually every day in the southeastern part of this country. And these are kind of things there's a comfort to us. It's more of political.
Are you people listening? You know, I have actually addressed this particular video before, but let me tell you, everybody knows that most of the, the crises that happen in Biafra land were sponsored by the same people, by the same Fulanese. First of all, the people that went to Imo State prison or correctional center, they were not even speaking anything Eastern or Southern language. There are a security camera. There is a security camera mounted in the government house, mounted in that particular prison. Security cameras everywhere. I want you to ask yourself a question. Why haven't this government deemed it fit to release the footage of attacks in Imo State Correctional Center? Do you know why they have not released it? Do you know why? They have not released it because they know the people that went there. They have not released it because they know they are the one who sent those people, and the people they sent are not even Igbos. The people that went to do that thing were not even Igbos. Including even the governor himself have come openly to confirm that the thing was not done by IPOB. Now, let me tell you, the same people, and let me tell you, this is a chief security officer of a state. Remember, there is footage, CCTV footage of whatever that transpired there. The same element of thuggery, the same element of criminals that the same government, because of the agitation for Biafra, the same government sent them to go and start killing police, burning police station. Now, I am going to review to you, I don't want to talk about the kidnap of our leader yet. I do not want to start analyzing it, but I'm waiting for the right time to do that. This is not the right time because I don't want to, when this thing happened, I told you people, what is going to happen is that you sit down, they look me, I go, they look you. There is no brain. There is no brain in Nigeria. All this, they are Fulani investigation and the investigators, and there is no brain there. So that is what you should be surprised. Are you not surprised that after the abduction of our leader, the only time they have come to give statement was when Malami come to speak Hausa language. After speaking whatever he want to speak to his country people, he turned around to speak English. That was the only first and last time they made comment on our leader. Are you not surprised? And are you not worried? Do you know why? Do you know why? Okay, let me tell you the reason. The reason why they are no longer, the reason why you are not seeing the Nigeria you used to see. Because the Nigeria you used to know, the Nigeria you used to see is in Nigeria, where when they abduct Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they give him a media trial first. Okay, they give him a media trial with a video. They will go to the journalists will go there. Everybody will visit him, and you know, everywhere they will front him on the camera. They will try to, you know, to paint all manner of name. They will allow some journalists who will ask some stupid questions to come to him just to prove a point. They are going to be online defending themselves, but this is not the case. Do you know why? Because we kept mute, because we kept quiet. They were waiting for us to start yapping. They were waiting for Simon Ekpa and co. to start analyzing and start telling what should have happened where and there. They want to know what is in our mind. So, as a prepared person, we said, no, we are not going to discuss the abduction of our leader outside what is publicly available from our lawyers. And it will remain like that. Shabina, this game, we will play them to the end. But let them come out. Let them bring our leader to court so that we will start the analysis from there. But for now, I'm not going to talk more than what is the point. They will they will keep quiet, we will keep quiet. They will be looking at us, we'll be looking at them. That is what is happening. The only thing I want to do this evening by playing this video is for you to know when the plan of abducting our leader started. I want you to know, because this man made a very big threat here. And when he made this threat, my mind didn't go to anything abduction. My mind didn't go to anything abduction. But now I have come to see. And I'm going to show you. And this video was either in April or May, if I'm not mistaken. Either in April or May this year. Please, either in April or May. I will check the time. I think it is in April. But you know what? We are going to do with them. We will deal with them. Nobody will talk. Let it 5 months or so. Let it not be, it is either 5 months. This video was in April, if I'm not mistaken, either end of April or May. It was in April. Thank you. It was in April. And our leader was abducted. Is it in June? Our leader was abducted. Is it in June? Right? Our leader was abducted in June. Our leader was abducted in June. So from April to June, from June 19, from April to June, I want you to calculate it. April, May, June. April, May, June. Barely less than 2 months of this threat from this man. I want you all to, because now, so that you will know where things, when things begin to happen. Now let us go there.
Now the politics is turning into, in some parts of the country, trying to see it as ethnicity or religion. Instead of us as a people to look and say, look, when do we start discussing about governance? When do we start discussing about feeding, about security, things that will unite us? Not when we start talking about where you come from. Because look, as of today, Buhari being a Muslim president, are the Muslims doing better than the Christians in this country? No. So which means it's not about religion. It's not about tribe. It's not about ethnicity. It's about us as a people. But if some politicians see it that, look, we have to bring this government down by fanning the embers of hate and what have you, We are just doing it unto ourselves. And God will not allow it to happen. And this government is responsive. This government is there to deal with such characters. And you will see, as I tell you, you will see what will happen in this country between today and the next 1 week. And I hope you will invite me a week after today, and you will probably be talking about these things.
Now, did you hear that? That was a direct threat. Now, when this threat was issued, he said, you are going to invite me again, and you will see what will happen in this country. It was not necessarily that 1 week. Okay? It was not necessarily that 1 week. When he made this threat, I came here to analyze this video. Nobody knew what was going on, including Buba Galadima. Buba Galadima was saying, who knows he's in government, so nobody knows when he's coming to arrest him, whether he was trying to arrest him and all that they are in government. We didn't know where this man was coming from. They have planned and concluded abduction of our leader. Are you listening? They have planned, concluded abduction of our leader. Remember, no government can do something, penetrate any organization without an insider. We are not going in there. We are not going there yet. Because it is not time. It is not time. This is not the time. We are going to, at the end of the day, when we will begin the forensic analysis of this whole thing, it will be like road. Now, let us watch again. Pay attention.
Numbers of hate and what have you. We are just doing it unto ourselves. And God will not allow it to happen. And this government is responsive. This government is there to deal with such characters. And you will see, as I tell you, you will see what will happen in this country between today and the next 1 week. And I hope you will invite me a week after today, and you will probably be talking about these things.
Well, Honorable Farouk, well, the thing is, we don't know.
And let me tell you also, remember, I don't want to go into details, but remember, this was in April, if I'm not mistaken. This was in April. This video was in April. And this man was saying within 1 week. And remember, there has been a lot of kepu everywhere. Our leader was in Kenya. Our leader was in Kenya in April. There are people who have been making a lot of, talk. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya. Was in Kenya in April. All those kind of talk. My brother, by the time I will open my mouth to begin to expose things surrounding the kidnapping of our leader, it will shock everybody. But I will not go there. I'm waiting for the right time to come. I'm waiting for the right time. But I have just given you something that you are going to be sleeping and thinking about. Okay? I have just given you something that will make you to go back to your bed and think. And remember, it can never happen without insider. Some of you will always say, why are we not respecting this? Why are we not respecting that? Why are we not doing this? Why are we not doing that? Don't be surprised that even our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, may not have details of what happened to him. He may not have He may not have the fact of who is involved. But you know what? That is why somebody like me is here. When the time comes, we will review everything. Me, Simon Ekpa. That is why, when you some people who are expert, who are investigators, criminal investigators and all that, they are expert. After investigation, even if it is not 100% accurate, they will always have fact. That's what I'm going to do. So I know that a lot of you, some of you may not be thinking what I'm thinking now, but let me tell you, I want everybody watching me and everybody that will watch this video now and will watch this video later on to know that, one, the kidnap of our leader cannot happen without an insider. Number two, our leader may not have knowledge, complete knowledge of who was involved. So when he will come out and he will say, so you allow him because he may not have a complete knowledge of who is involved. Now, I want to play this video to some, for some minutes, and then we go into the business of the day, because I will be the last person to analyze the kidnapping of our leader before I see him with my own eyes. I have not seen him. I have not seen him. Until I see him with my eyes and sitting in the court, okay? And I see our lawyer, Barrister Ejiofor, and his team speaking and talking to the court in defense of our leader. Hey, that is where we are going to start. But for now, I said I am not going to talk and I'm not going to address and I'm not going to analyze anything until the court starts. And I know that our leader have appeared in the court. But I want everybody to have something to be thinking and pondering on. What I'm doing now is something that will give you, just go and sleep and be thinking about it, okay? What did I say? This man was interviewed in April. And on this interview, he was issuing a threat, direct threat, and he was talking about the Southeast. He told these people, just watch and see what will happen after 1 week. That was April. We have seen how some people are talking stories about our leader. He was in April, he was in Kenya. April, he was there, he was there. We have seen stories. We have heard a lot of stories. So the abduction did not happen exactly the way this man presented it here. The abduction happened in later days, in June. After 1 month. Instead of 1 week, after 1 month, the abduction happened. Now, I want you to watch.
If we get that impression, but if there is anyone, the law is the law. So if there's anyone who is found, burying or tossing AK-47 or 49, burning or killing police officers or police stations, the law is the law. Such people should definitely face the law. So point blank, there's no sentiments or emotions about all of that. But speaking about politicians, one wonders, because when you say politicians are some of the people responsible for some of what is going on, but there are some other issues that are out there. I mean, can we blame politicians? Is it politicians that are responsible for the unemployment rate, which is about 33.3% in Q4 of 2020? Is it politicians that are responsible for inflation rate at 17%? Is it politicians responsible for the poverty rate, which is about 42.5%, and say 105 million Nigerians are extremely poor, according to the World Poverty Clock in 2020. In fact, he goes on to say
Well,
Nigeria currently has the
listen,
largest number of poor people in sub-Saharan Africa. Those are factors that will be cannon fodder for young people to become pliable.
Yeah, I mean, we as a government don't hold politicians responsible for that. But then also there are certain indices that definitely is not caused by this government.
I want you to understand how this man is addressing himself. That we as a government, and this is a terrorist. This is a terrorist, addressing himself as we as a government. Now, what you just listened to now goes to the video I played from the beginning, where somebody was dancing and a southerner was dancing and giving money. It is called Out of Poverty. So, of course, as this program goes on, you are going to understand why I played that video. Okay? But of course, it is not as government cannot hold politicians responsible. That is what he said. He said that government cannot hold politicians responsible. If government cannot hold politicians responsible, why are they taking Ojos Okalo to court? My brother. Eh? Why are they taking Ojos Okalo to court? Is that not holding Ojos Okalo responsible? Is Ojos Okalo not a politician? Eh? Okay. All the politicians that come from the north that made these women to come and start dancing in the street, and somebody will be giving them money. And is it, who is to hold responsible and who is going to hold the politicians responsible? This man say government cannot hold politicians responsible, but they are holding Ojos Okalo responsible. They are holding every other person responsible, but not themselves. They are holding all other people from the southern Nigeria responsible. All other politicians, they are holding them responsible, not their own politicians. Even criminals, even terrorists. I have said it before that they are marginalizing our criminals. They are marginalizing southern criminals. They are marginalizing them. Government don't hold the criminals from the north responsible. But they hold what? They hold the criminals from the south, the politicians from the south responsible. Now listen to him again. And do you know where all these things are going? Do you know where it is going? Do you know where it is going? It is all going to Islamization of Nigeria. All going to Islamization of Nigeria. Everything that is going to stop them from Islamizing you, they come after the thing. That is what is going on. That is why they perfected the kidnap of our leader, and they came here to boast for it. Watch.
The whole world is in a crisis. The whole world is in an economic crisis. This COVID of a thing that came, this country, we went into recession 2-3 times. It's true, and then every country in this world is going through the same kind of thing we're going through. Yes, but the difference between other clans and ours is corporations, some certain corporations by citizens. This also is the government that has done more palliatives to the people of this country than any other government. Whether that does not translate to us getting out of poverty line, that I don't know. But I can assure you that, look, there are also significant amounts of people in this country that their lives are better than what it used to be. It's true, yes, we're in the crisis situation. This COVID of a thing, the whole world was shut, and Nigeria is not an island. So we also are part of the global crisis because we are in it together. So, but this government has done everything possible. We still have not gone into food crisis. Yes, food could be expensive, but at least it's available. So with the COVID, this government still tried to ensure that there is food around in the country. So please, I want us, as I said, as a people, to keep cooperating with the government, whichever government, Because let's not see it as an APC affair. It is collectively our affair as a nation. And we don't see anything wrong in the opposition saying, we have done this, we have not done that. We were in opposition. There are certain things we did while we were in the opposition. Now we know better. Let me just give you an example. Like the fuel subsidy that we fought against when we were in opposition. Now when we came into government, we know better than, look, yes, this subsidy has to go. That's the truth. Now, so these are the kind of things that probably some things, if you're in opposition, you wouldn't know. But when you come into power, some things will stare you in the face, and you have to take certain decisions that you have to shift grounds from what you earlier held on.
Well, out of the 5 times the country got into recession, 3 of them have been in this particular government. But then when you say we'll call you back in 1 week, is that to say that in that 1 week or before that time, the students who were kidnapped, the Kaduna School of Forestry students, the Greenfield students, and then Federal University of Agriculture, will they all have been rescued among several things before
he was talking about
Mazen
Abdi.
Well, I'm not telling you that they will be rescued, within the next 1 week. But there will be significant improvement in the security situation in this country, because I have privy knowledge of things that are happening as from last night. Within the next 1 week, by the grace of God, things will. And look, you see.
So in the next 1 week, he have privy information from last night that in the next 1 week, everything will change. It was abduction of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And as they abducted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, did the security change? Did the kidnapping and the NDA attack didn't happen? Did is Boko Haram not bombing the military? Are they not evacuating people in Benue State? Are they not killing in Jos? How have that stopped the security? How have the abduction of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu bettered the security in Nigeria? It didn't better it. It has been worse. It has been worse. So what he was talking about here was not about bettering the security of Nigeria. They are the ones sponsoring the insecurity. They are the ones sponsoring the killing. They are the ones giving arms and ammunition to Fulani herdsmen to come and kill you. Have you seen them? Have you seen anywhere from all after this threat now? Did you see anything change in the modus operandi of the military? The modus operandi of the police? No. But it was here, threatening and boasting how they are going to capture our leader. Everything he said here was about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. These Fulani people, the only person that is going to stop them from Islamizing Nigeria is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So every other security threat is not a security threat. I'm going to prove it to you. I am going to prove it to you. Just watch and see. After this video, I will play another one.
Kidnapped people are not just from these schools. There are so many people kidnapped all over the place. And whenever there are successes, we don't get to hear about it. But of course, as a government, we take responsibility. That's okay. That's fine, because we are in government. So whatever happens, whether even if you fight with your wife, you will say the fault of Buhari or the fault of APC. That's okay. It's part of the burden we have to carry on with us leading this country.
But just one quick thing here. I mean, you've said a number of things that I just wanted to get clarity on. So when you said earlier that while you were in government, you made some comments that while you were in opposition, you made some comments that you didn't know, but now you know better. Why then should the people trust your government if then you said something and now you are asking people to trust government? Why should the people trust this government when the government was making comments based on inadequate information?
The difference is in sincerity of purpose. The difference is in explanation. When we fought against fuel subsidy, we knew how people were taking the money, stealing the money in government at that time. Now we explain to the people that, look, when you bring in this, when you give this subsidy, most our borders are porous. So we as a country subsidize fuel in Benin Republic, in Cameroon, in Chad, in Niger, in as far as Togo. Now we know better. I'm confessing that now we know better. So these are the kind of things. And look, That is the truth, coming out to tell the truth. We demonstrated in this country against fuel increase. Now we are in the vanguard of increasing the fuel, because we know that, look, this subsidy has to go someday. And it is going to go, certainly, because that's one of the ways that government will get more money.
Well, I don't know. We're seeing some feedback here from some of our viewers. If you check on our Twitter handle there, someone wants us to ask Honorable Member what the government is doing in the areas where Boko Haram are burning military posts, carting away arms and ammunition, killing our soldiers and civilians, including the policemen. I don't know. You have said we should have 1 week, but do you want to quickly say something to what is being done when military men themselves are coming under attack?
Okay.
Well, you see, in war, from what elementary we know, there are certain things that happen, like, surprise, when the Boko Haram bandits will come and, surprise the military and do this thing. But if you
surprise the military and do this thing, it is not what he want to talk about. Okay? He don't want to talk about the terrorists killing the Nigerian soldiers in the north. It is just that it's a surprise when they come to as a surprise to the military and do this thing. Can you understand? Do you understand that this man is describing killing and ambushing Nigerian military as this thing? That they just come and do this thing. He is not focusing on that particular topic. His focus is on the planned assassination and abduction of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which they had already planned and perfected how to carry out that plan. So his mind was not in all this question of Boko Haram. Say Boko Haram didn't say. He have his mind somewhere, and that is why he is answering this thing in a very vague
number
way.
of casualties the military inflict on this Boko Haram. You probably wouldn't be saying, well, yes, we've done something. I assure you, for every military man killed, probably 10, 20, 100 Boko Haram members are killed. These things are there. Okay. So that's the truth. And then look, our members of the armed forces know exactly, they knew when they were joining the military that, look, they have sacrificed their lives for you and I to live.
Okay, did you hear that? So the military personnel, the Mumu zombie military personnel already know. So what he's trying to tell you now is that military don't have any say anymore. So they already know when they were joining the military that they have sacrificed their life for you and him. Okay? But let me tell you, there is some sacrifice that is worth sacrificing. Okay? Sacrificing yourself for Nigeria as a Nigerian soldier doesn't worth it. Doesn't worth it. It is not to be quantified as sacrificing for a nation. A nation that is being governed by terrorists, a nation that the Nigerian army has been compromised. You don't say you are sacrificing yourself. No, that is stupidity, not sacrifice. Sacrifice is where you join a military or where you join army that is intact and not compromised. You fight like a man and die like a man, defending your country. Then you say you have sacrificed. But when you join a Nigerian army where Boko Haram is shooting next to you and then giving information to the people who will come to attack you, and they'll know exactly when to come, it doesn't equate that to sacrifice. That is not sacrifice. That is stupidity, dying for ignorance. Now, I want to move this video to see what Buba Galadima said about his comment of 1 week.
To be casualties, there are bound to be mistakes here.
Oh, sir, 1 week is what he has given. Do you think that we can wait 1 week, or do you think it's sufficient time?
No, you see, both of you and Chamberlain are misinterpreting the 1 week Honorable Farouk is talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, it meant.
And the truth is that they were misinterpreting it. Even Buba Galadima misinterpreted it as well, although he didn't give a definite definition of what he meant. But let us listen.
Not be what you think.
Okay.
It may be what will happen to certain individuals in this country or certain sections of this country. So we should be alert over what he has said, because it's an insider person in government and somebody who is being given some security information of as to what the military or the security forces will do. We wouldn't know whether some of us will be here after 1 week.
You see?
Why do you think we should have such a fear?
Because we don't know. It's ignorance. We don't know what will happen.
You see?
Indeed, we don't know what will happen, but I guess I don't know. What I could extrapolate from what he's trying to say is that there will be some calm returning to the country, especially
In 1
with all
week.
the
I pray so.
In 1 week.
Calm did not return in 12 years.
Yes.
It's going to be done in 2
In 1
weeks.
week. Yes.
It's only maybe they are picking you or me or some other persons on framed up charges.
Okay. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they were talking about. Did you hear that? This Buba Galadima said the change did not happen in 12 years. Is it in 1 week? He went further to say it is either they are picking up somebody, you or me or somebody else, and frame up charges. Did you hear that? Frame up charges. And who knows whether they are going to frame up charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, we are yet to see that. But on this particular broadcast, that Fulani man who said that oil in Bayelsa belonged to Jigawa, he was the man who made that infamous or famous comment that oil in Bayelsa belonged to Jigawa. This man was here telling us right in front of us that they have planned to kidnap our leader. And we didn't see it coming. We didn't see it. We didn't see it. But with this particular video, it will go a very long way. This video will go a long way. After everything, it will go a long way. Believe me, you see this video, I will save it. It will go a long way to know those who betrayed our leader. Because the betrayal started from the time this man made this video. The betrayal started from this time this man made this video. And the man even gave 1 week. But for one reason or the other, they could not carry out that kidnapping in that 1 week. It has to be after 1 month. Only God knows why. But this video, I will not tell you what I'm going to do with this video now. I will not tell you, but I will keep it. I will keep it until our leader comes out. When our leader comes out, I will do something that will surprise everybody. I will do something because there are other things that I will bring out. In fact, by the time I finish what I'm going to do, I will not be telling you this person or that person. Our leader himself will know. Will know those who was behind it. Because you and I will not know. We are only going to work with the information that is available to us. Only him knows what happened. So, but by the time I will finish my own, it is going to be live. Everybody will watch it. When our leader will finally come out, I will make his position. And I will analyze these videos and some evidences that I have. And then he will judge by himself. He will judge by himself. Now, do you know why they were after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know why? The only reason why they were after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because of you. Because of you. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want them to Islamize Nigeria. Because of you. Now, let me show you. I will not go into detail again, but let me show you what is coming. Let me show you what is coming.
Viewers,
Some of you may have seen the video that I'm about to play. But you know what? All these videos that are in the internet, it can never get old. So whenever something happens, we will always go back to appropriate video that fit that particular scenario or the story or the thing we want to talk about. So some of the video can never get old, but we will continue to visit them when the need arises. I want you to watch this. Listen carefully.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Viewers, today I have a very important message for you. As a matter of fact, for the whole Ummah, Muslims all over the world. You know, for the past few days, I've been receiving a lot of, WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, a lot of calls and texts, and people trying to vent their anger upon what is going on today, mostly in Africa, West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, North Africa, all over Africa. The missionaries are working so very hard. I know, because it's part of my work. And I know very much that they have projected by the turn of the 21st century, they're going to make Africa, Christianize Africa. And most of the time we are sleeping. It's about time that we rise up to the challenge. This is a mandate. Each and every one of us is supposed to be a potential da'i. Allah said, وَلْتَقُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. That there are some men amongst you who will invite others into Islam, and these are the successful ones. It is very unfortunate that the other guys, the other faiths, that's what I'm talking about, they are well organized, and they have went through the whole Southern Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia. Now it's African time. And they have more than 15,000 missionaries working alongside West Africa alone. And it's about time that we rise up to the challenge of it. Now they've taken the game to our doorsteps. They are in our building, they are in our houses, they are in our marketplaces, all over the place. And we're busy in the metropolitan city fighting amongst each other. The Sunni is fighting against the Wahhabi. The Wahhabi is fighting against Salafi. The Salafi is fighting against Shia. The Shia is fighting against the Sunni. The Sunni against the social status quo. Unbelievable. And these guys, they went underground. They go to the villages and they are manipulating, cunningly turning our people into their faith. Then we begin to blame ourselves. Yes, we don't blame them. They're doing their job. Whatever they're doing their job. But right now, wallahi, I've taken upon myself. Right now, I'm in America right now. I'm in New York City right now. I've taken upon myself, my guys are underground right now. Foot soldiers, they are underground waiting for me to come to Africa so we could do this job. We have taken upon ourselves. We're going to be working in West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, North Africa. What I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be establishing an emergency, da'wah, workshop to each and every state in Nigeria. We start with Nigeria because the system is that once they get Nigeria, they get everybody. Nigeria is the most populous Islamic, country in West Africa.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that? Listen, what is happening now in Nigeria did not start today. What is happening now in Nigeria is something that is planned long time ago. Okay? What this man is saying did not start yesterday. Okay? I hope you are listening. And today, as I'm talking to you, he has been able to establish that thing he was talking about here. with money from Saudi Arabia. Money. They have money, dollars. You from the southern Nigeria, you from Biafra, all you talk is that you have money. I'm a billionaire. I'm a billionaire. I'm a billionaire. Bring the money for your liberation, you don't. Bring the money for your freedom, you don't. Look at them. Saudi Arabia pump money into them. Individual pump money into them to come and take over Nigeria. That money they used to buy arms and ammunition. You see the kind of machine gun they are parading. But your own, bring money. We need arms and ammunition to defend our land. You are there forming a hotel owner in Nigeria. When they will come, there is no hotel. Oh. These people are the most backward people on earth. By the time they come, your hotel, they will bulldozer your hotel. When they finally capture Nigeria, they will bulldozer your hotel. Is where where you commit sin. They cannot allow that. If you think that they want to practice the kind of Islam they are practicing in Saudi Arabia, my brother, think twice. If you think it is the Islam of Saudi Arabia they are going to practice in Nigeria when they finally capture Nigeria, hey, if you think that it is the kind of Islam they are practicing in Saudi Arabia or the one they are practicing in Dubai that are going to practice in Nigeria, you better wake up from the sleep. You are going to have the most primitive Islamic state in Nigeria. The most primitive one. The one that when you go to a pot of, when you go to pot soup of your mother to collect meat there, in the next morning, ebupugaka. If you go to your father's post to collect 500 naira, the next morning, ebupugaka, and the Sharia law in the south will be worse. It is never going to be the same Sharia law in the north. In the south, they are going to bring the most devilish one. In fact, they may even change the cutting of hand to plugging of one eye. If you do one thing, they say your eye have to go. Bam, they will plug in one eye. Believe me, they can do it because they know that there is nothing you can do to become like them. You know, when they come force you to convert from the southern Nigeria, and then you convert and you become like, they can never accept you. They will still be imposing the most devilish Sharia. They will be plugging your manhood. They will pull your manhood off because they don't like you. Brutal Sharia law. That is what they are going to implement. So if you think you are going to enjoy the same thing with them in the north, you are dreaming. Wake up now. If they are cutting their hand in the north, they will be cutting your manhood in the south. That is your own punishment because they don't want you to. They don't want you to. To expand. They don't want you to move. You know, as God told you in the Bible, He said, "Go and multiply." They don't want you to multiply. They are infidel. You are multiplying. They will be cutting your manhood instead of your hand in the south. Go and mark it. But we of course we know by God's grace that will not be possible. Now, I want you to watch.
South Africa. And so if they get Nigeria, they get everybody. I know the mandate. So they're working side by side with the community of the northern part of Nigeria who have submerged themselves deep into the trench of supporting the cause of their faith. Many videos have come out for the past 2 weeks. I receive that all the time. Sheikh, what do we do? What do we do? Wallahi, my people are waiting for me to come. What we need is a strong support from you. Allah has given you risk. Support the cause of Islam. I can't even go to sleep when I watch these videos. It's sudden. It makes me so sad. I feel like crying. Wallahi, it is, a public kifaya. Each and every one of us is a potential da'i. Those who cannot do the da'wah, they should support those who are doing da'wah. I want to do the work. If I have the means, wallahi, Islam will be strong in West Africa, in East Africa, in South Africa. Like I said, I need the support of those who have the rich among the Muslims. This is about time that you open your hand. Support Islam. If Allah has given you this world, wallahi, use it for the cause of Islam. Otherwise, it's going to be a time that Allah is going to ask you. Yeah, you could build your house, live in your house. Nobody said don't do that. Yes, you could do that. But at the same time, you have to support the da'wah. Otherwise, it's not going to go far. These people, the other side, they are well organized from United States, from Britain, from Sweden, from England, all over the world, and they are all over in Africa. They're working whilst we are busy talking about this is haram, this is not haram, this is that, this is. We're fighting amongst ourselves. We're fighting amongst ourselves. Allah has said in the Quran, قُلْ يَا أَحَدَ الْكِتَابِ تَعَالَوْا إِلَىٰ كَلِمَةٍ سَوَاءٍ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ أَلَّا نَعْبُدَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ وَلَا نُشْرِكَ بِهِ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَتَّخِذَ بَعْضُنَا بَعْضًا أَرْبَابًا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَقُولُوا اشْهَدُوا بِأَنَّا مُسْلِمُونَ. Allah asks us to call them. Let's have a common dialogue. And I mean what I'm saying. Inshallah, if we get the support, we're going to start from Nigeria. Then we go to Sierra Leone. We go to Liberia. We go to Ghana. We go all over the places, the whole West Africa, and then we move to East Africa, eventually Central Africa, and then we end up in South Africa.
Now, did you hear that? If we get the support, we start from Nigeria, and they have gotten that support, and they have started from Nigeria. Are you still doubting that they didn't start from Nigeria? Are you still doubting? Let us continue.
If we get what we want, then we go to Europe. We go all over the place. Look, we're not going to sleep again. This is about time. It's about time that we do it. So support the cause. I'm going to be sending GoFundMe. That GoFundMe is coming in about 2-3 days. You're going to fund this Da'wah thing. We're going to build a project each and every country that I go. We have soldiers, foot soldiers who are willing to work with me in Da'wah. They are ready, asking me what time you coming. I can't do it alone. I don't have the wherewithal. Maybe Allah have given me the wisdom, the ability to present Islam, but I don't have the funding. Support the cause of Islam, and you will see the result. I've been doing this for the past 27 years in America. Yeah, for the past 27 years in America. Look at the track record. Support this cause, and inshallah, Islam will go very far. So go fund Da'wah Training Institute. Go fund Da'wah for Life. Go fund Da'wah Train. The train is coming to a station near where you live pretty soon. This is Sheikh Muhammad Awal. Inshallah, I'm going to be sending that, and you're going to be supporting it as much as you can.
Did you hear that? His foot soldiers. His foot soldiers. Now, you don't know what is coming, right? This person that say, Simon, please, Biafra struggle, don't make it political, you are deviating. George Nzeako, you are blocked. And never come back again. I have blocked you finally. Never come back again. We cannot be doing exposition and you are coming here to talk about Simon Ekpa and politician. Am I the one who tell you not to be a politician? If you want to be a politician, go and be a politician. Why are you envying me because I'm a politician? Is it a crime to be a politician? My own politician is with class. Class. If you like, go and hug transformer. I'm a politician with class, civilized politician, and I'm proud of it. Okay? And I have been serving in this country for many years in different capacity. So I'm not hiding it. I'm a politician. Go and hug transformer. All right. We are going to bring in another video for you. A moment. Now, I want you to listen to, in case you have forgotten, I want you to go and, what I'm about to show you now is a voice of Pantami, your current Minister of Information. Is it Minister of Communication? Your current Minister of Communication. I want you to listen to him. And the person I'm about to play his voice now is the current Minister of what? Communication. Minister of Communication. His name is Pantami. His name is Pantami. I want you to listen to him and tell me what is the difference between him and the man you just listened to now from America. Now I want you to watch. Let's gather all Muslims that are in Yerwa, Shedam, and put them in buses and head to Langtown. What are we afraid of? What is our fear? Is it not only death? This is a minister of communication today. Our Islamic teacher must look vigorously. The committees that were set up will not solve this problem. Bringing support of 5 million naira, 10 million naira will not solve the problem because this is humiliation. Let meet in the town. Even if it is by foot, we will go to Langtang. If our teacher will not go or they don't have time, I swear to Allah, I will be the commander.
A shiga mota inda kafa daga nan zuwa Lantan wallahi za mu je da kafa. Menene abun da muke yi ne? In ba za su yi ba malaman da ke karantar da mu ba ma so mu ketare iyakar su ne. Muna respecting din su ne. Muna jiran su ne. In ba su da lokaci wallahi tallahi na amince zan zama komanda.
Wallahi they should give me the mandate. I will lead. Let's take everybody back to his house in Yemeni, Yelwa, Shedam, Garkawa. I promise I will lead the troop. Now, before I continue playing forward, let me tell you, this is a minister serving in this government. When he was making this pronunciation, he has no access to money. He has no access to power. He has no access to police. He has no access to military. He has no access to civil defense. He has no access to custom. He has no access to a lot of things. Today, he is a minister of communication in Nigeria. Now, I want you to think beyond what you've just listened to and tell me, the person that have deep-rooted terrorist intent in him, what will he do with his power? Don't you think that as a minister of communication in Nigeria, he would go to any length to support the killing all over Nigeria, including the killing in Jos? Did you see the passion? Did you see the passion in him? He said it is not about 5 million, 10 million. Now he is in a government. He is a minister of communication. He has access to money. Do you see why you have the Fulani with sophisticated weapons and no police is arresting them? He has access to police, has access to army, have access to the presidency, have access to Senate, have access to everything. They control the country. This is your minister, current minister of communication. That is why they want to shut down the telecommunication in Zamfara as a test to what is going to happen to other parts of the country. They're going to shut your internet, shut your telecommunication, and you will be in the dark. If that happens, what are you going to do? How are you going to watch internet? How are you going to watch Facebook? How are you going? They are testing it now in Zamfara. That is what they did. So that when they will start on your, when they will come to your side, they would remind you that we did it in Zamfara. We did it in, didn't you see when we did it in Zamfara? We did it in Zamfara. So if we did it in Zamfara, why can't we do it here? It is for security reason. I wonder how shutting network, telecommunication network, has become the process of service security. I don't understand. They shut down telecommunication in Zamfara. Some of you are not talking now, no. Some of you are not talking. They are setting the pace By the time, and if they shut down Zamfara telecommunication for 1 week, for 1 month, for 2 months, when they will come to South, they are going to shut it for 1 year. They are going to shut it for 1 year. They will tell you that, is it not, did we not shut it down in Zamfara? Wait, we are going to lift it next week. Next week come, they will say, we are going to lift it in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time will come. They will say, we are going to lift it in 1 month. 1 month will come. They will say, just like they did to Seme border. Close it, Seme. Close it border. They close it. They said they are going to open it in January. They think that January will not come. January came. Nobody talked about it again. Wake up. The voice you heard, and you are going to hear it again, is the voice of your current Minister of Communication, a terrorist. And that time, he doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money. Now he has the money. So let me see Olugode again. Let me see Olugode again. Immediately I see his comment, he is blocked. So let me just see his comment again. Let me just see him comment again. I will block him straight away. I have not come across his comment. I haven't seen his comment. Olugode. Now lie, Ekpa. The bingo, you are arrested like... I have seen his comment. And let us say goodbye to him. Let us say goodbye to Afonja. The stupid Afonja has been blocked. In fact, Afonja is even better than him. He cannot even... His level of betrayal of Yoruba people will not even be as that of Afonja. He is nobody. So his own will end on YouTube here. his own betrayal of Yoruba people end here on YouTube. He can't even dare to go to Yoruba land. Boys will finish him. All right. So let us continue.
wallahi sallahi a bada iko wallahi zan jagoranci tafiyar wallahi zan jagoranta a gayyata wallahi mu mai da kowa gidansa duk musulmin da ke yamini duk musulmin da ke yalwan shandam duk musulmin da ke garkawa na yi.
I promise I will be in the front. Let me die for the religion of Allah. I agree. Yes, I agree to die for the religion of Allah. What life? What is life for?
Alƙawarin zan wuce gaba, kowa ya koma gidansa ya shiga. Kowa ya koma gidansa ya shiga. Wallahi na yi alƙawarin zan wuce gaba. Na yi alƙawarin a kashe ni akan addinin Allah, na amince. Na amince a nan ma a kashe ni akan addinin Allah, na amince. Na amince. Sai muke yi a rayuwa. Wannan
This is humiliation. This is not how the saint lived. Teachers of Sunnah, you are our teachers and our parents. We don't want to go against your wishes and what you see. He says teachers of Sunnah. So now you understand where the Sunnah is coming from. Sunnah. This is the Sunnah. You have the, let me even put it to the screen. He said teachers of Sunnah. This same Sunnah you see here on the screen. They say Center for Eradicating Innovation and Establishing Sunnah. The same Sunnah he mentioned here is the same Sunnah you just heard him. Is the same Sunnah you are seeing on the screen. And they have the center in Oyo State. Let us continue. He said, teacher, we don't want to go against your wish and what you...
Malaman sunna ku ne malamanmu, ku ne iyayenmu, ku ne jagororinmu, ba ma so muke tare iyakar ku, ba ma so muke...
And what you have taught us, we are tired of humiliation. When they destroy our mosque in Norman, nobody said anything. People just came for Friday prayer and they met.
Kaskancin da muke rayuwa ya ishe mu a rayuwa, ya ishe mu a cikin rayuwar da muke. Ba a mana magana ba aka rusa masallaci a Numan, musulmai suna kuka makiyin Allah ya ce a rusa, babu wanda ya magana. mutane sun zo sallar juma'a ana sa wani masallaci gireda a kasar da garin.
And they met graders destroying their mosque in Numan. What are we going to tell Allah? Is it only fasting that Allah needs from us? Are we not going to die sobbing?
Me za mu je mu gaya wa Allah? A sallah kada Allah yake bukatar mu da shi? Azumi kada Allah yake bukatar mu da shi? Azumi kada Allah yake bukatar mu a watan Ramadan? Kika ba za mu mutu bane jama'a?
If you listen to Pantami, you will notice that Pantami is sounding more like a suicide bomber kind of terrorist. He can become a suicide because he was talking with this kind of passion, like, you know, he could be a suicide bomber. But he is your minister today. You know where your problem is coming from? Do you see the reason why they are coming for you? Now, let me also shock you with another one.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All this
Now, I want you to listen to this. This is going to be the last, probably the last video for this evening.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All these ethnic parts cannot work in Nigeria anymore.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanese. All these ethnic tags cannot work anymore. Do you see the audacity, authoritative talking from this Gumi? Gumi say, Nigeria can never, you and me, can never displace Fulani again. They have arrived. Money is everywhere. All our oil money is now in the arms. You know, they are using it to purchase arms. 100 billions, 200 billion, ransom from state to all the northern states in Nigeria. They are paying ransom. They are sponsoring them in the name of paying ransom. They are asking them to come to school, adopt 300 children. We are going to give you 500 million from the government purse. Okay? They are sponsoring the war. And you don't know it. Some of your brothers are in politics, they are senators and whatever, and they are telling you, why Nigeria 2023 is coming. These people are prepared with arms, sophisticated weapon. Now, watch it again.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All these ethnic parts cannot work in Nigeria anymore. Not even religious. Either we sit down and iron things out peacefully, or we suffer, then we come and do that what we are supposed to do. Just sit down and iron out things.
Did you see that? This is a terrorist threatening the entire Nigeria. Okay? The terrorists terrorizing the entire Nigeria, telling you, you can't disorganize Fulanese again. That everybody will suffer. And after suffering, you will come back and sit down with Fulani. I want you to understand that this man is not talking, he is not talking under his authority. This man is talking. This man is talking, something is giving him the mind to talk like this. I want to, you see, when a Muslim, when a Fulani man like this man is talking, like, know where he is coming from. He's not just coming here to talk. He said, you can never display Fulani. In Guinea today, in one of the African countries, they overthrow Fulani government, according to them. I don't know whether it is Fulani government, but I think they overthrow Fulani government, military overthrow Fulani government, chase them. I don't know whether that is Fulani government, but anyway, I think it has to do with Fulani government. I have to investigate that. But let us watch him again.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All these ethnic parts cannot work in Nigeria anymore. Not even religious. Either we sit down and iron things out peacefully, or we suffer, then we come and do that what we are supposed to do. Just sit down and iron out things. Even Boko Haram, we have reliable information. Many of their leaders, are ready to drop down their weapons. Power is shared according to your size, not according to your power, capability, or resources you control. There are some people in the Middle Belt that are agitating. Now they are joining the Niger Deltans. Some raw Niger Deltans have sent a visual or the video request to Boko Haram that let's come together and work. You work from the north, we work from the south. He's not a terrorist sympathizer. Show me if one person has killed. He has not killed anybody. He has.
Okay, did you hear that? He is defending Patami. He said Patami is not a terrorist sympathizer, that he should show him one person that he killed. So he wants Patami to go and carry a gun and shoot before he knows he's a terrorist sympathizer. Did you see the brain? Now let us watch.
It's not ordered for killing everybody. Just discard the fake news and everything. The man is working with stabilizing a government among a section of youth which we like them to come and join in nation building. And you people were fighting them, then you say you trust people like Fontani. No, you should get more like him and put them in power. Don't remove him. You will regret.
Did you all hear that? Did you all hear that? You should get people like Pantami and put them in power. Eh? Did you all hear that? No, maybe you did not hear that. Maybe you did not hear that. One more video. One more video.
Mr. President has no respect for the National Assembly. We must say it, and that's the painful part. Our resolutions don't mean anything. Our bills that are passed are not accepted to. The more you say it, the more annoying it is to the president. He will never change them. Therefore, Mr. President, please, I want us to have a costly look at Section 143. Section 143 is not about removal of Mr. President. There are certain actions that the National Assembly can take. I am not saying the president must be removed. No, to be premature. But let us take a resolution signed by 1/3 of us, of members of the National Assembly, and sent to him. That again, we are not prodding him, we are compelling him. That, Mr. President, we want to inundate you with the insecurity in this country. In my position, I'm not asking for his impeachment. I'm asking that he be compelled.
Is Mr. President waiting for us to bring a formal motion to the floor of this House to say we pass a vote of no confidence? Is that what they're waiting for? We should sit down
within ourselves and say it as it is and take appropriate actions. Mr. President, if you have any problem with that, allow the Senate to do it. We understand your position. You're in a difficult position. But let me tell you, Mr. President, God will ask you. Wallahi, this is not the end. The Constitution is clear. It did not limit what we can do. We must call the attention of our president. We voted for him. Nigerians voted for him for the fact that we are consistently, as a government, failing in our responsibility under Section 14(2)(b). There should be a specific resolution in that one. It's a constitution. All of us here, just our colleague earlier today, swore to uphold the Constitution. The presidency is not an award. It's a call to duty. And when you call a man to duty, he must be dutiful enough to know when the buck stops on his table. And right now, Mr. President, the buck, as far as security is concerned, stops squarely on the table of Mr. President. This government has failed all of us. There is no doubt about that. If we decide that government must do something before we will produce the budget, I am sure they will be up and doing.
Since Friday, over 300 children have been moved. Then we have security people who are just collecting money and building big houses in Abuja. And then we say that we can only pay lip service. And then we say we are representing the people who are not representing them. We must address this issue the way it is.
The level at which people are killed, I think we need to rethink on how to make the security architecture responsive to the security challenges of today.
Did you all listen? Did you all listen to that? Did you all listen to that? Thank you, Chinwe Ago, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Did you all listen to that? All these things were just formality. They came. Let me tell you, I said any northern Muslim coming to be activist is fake. And the activists stop where you say changing anything that will, bring the Islamization to a stop. They can never support it. Now, did you see all the people you watch there? You see Alin Dume. Alin Dume. He is what? Mr. President, all these things they called there, all these things they lamented. This is not video of yesterday. All these things they lamented in this video. Has the president done it? But he's sitting there. They are brainwashing you, my people. They are scamming you. Scam. They scam you. They pretend as if they are fighting for you. They are not fighting for you. They are only hanging on. And you are helping them. You are helping this terrorist government to hang on. You are helping them to. What you see happening now is hanging on. They are managing. They are managing to hang on. The thing holding this government and Nigeria is just like this. Very, very thin. It can break anytime. But you are helping them to continue to hang on. You are helping them. How long are you going to ignorantly help this government of Nigeria to hang on? For how long? Now, I'm going to show you one more thing because, our own is that we'll be. Let me play this one. You will hear all these speeches. At the end of the day, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, and nothing will happen.
As an able lieutenant for fighting against Fulani imperialism. Fulani imperialism. In whatever form. Don't let anybody deceive you. He's a born Democrat. Doing everything that's undemocratic. And you people follow him, say yes. Because he was in ministry before. He's now a civilian. You can't tell me, don't talk with that rubbish. The feudalist is a feudalist. And that is what it is. Call a spade a spade. We are suffering in this country. If you really want to remember Ika, Fight against the present Fulani imperialism. And let nobody deceive you by telling you restructuring is secession. Nobody is calling for secession. As Governor Fayemi said, we are not secessionists. We are the people calling for restructuring to consolidate Nigerian unity. Anything outside that is Fulanization.
You see, one thing about this our elders is that thank you, Chidozie Onyemerukwe, for your super chat. We appreciate you. One thing about this our elders is that they will talk out of fear. They will say, we are not shouting for secession. We are not secessionists. My brother, what these elders need to know is that Fulani have penetrated and they have what we call institutionalized conquest of Nigeria. They have institutionalized the conquest of Nigeria, and it will be very difficult to stop them except the disintegration, which is, you can put it secession or whatever. That is the only way. Anybody that is coming to romance this world, when you know the truth, all of you know the truth, you will come and romance the truth. You speak English, romance it. We are not a secession. See, anytime you see all this our elder talking, they will end it by saying, I am not shouting for secessionists. I am not. They know deep down inside themselves that is because of fear. Everybody know that Nigeria cannot work again. There is no amount of how are you going to restructure Nigeria? They are not going to allow you to restructure Nigeria. And the evidence are there. They have shown you both in body language, both by word, both by paper, both by document, both by everything. They have demonstrated they can never restructure Nigeria. And you continue to shout every day. You continue to say, we are what, we are this, we are that. My brothers, my sisters watching me, if you don't understand at this point that restructuring is already dead on arrival, if you don't understand it now, my brother, you may sleep and you never wake up, because one day you will sleep and your head is on the floor. Fulani will come there. And my condolences to Sowore's family. My condolences to Omoloye Sowore's family. He lost his brother. His brother was killed. Who killed his brother? Fulani. Fulani. So how are you going to restructure? You see, this thing is, how are you going to restructure Nigeria that will make Fulani not to attack people on the way? How? Are you going to restructure Nigeria and tell Fulani not to come to the southern Nigeria? Is that the kind of Nigeria you want to restructure? It can never happen. Ordinary open grazing, ordinary ban on, that reminds me, ordinary ban on open grazing. Let me show you one thing. Let me show you. I want you to watch something that will shock you. I want you, yes, in Guinea-Conakry, the military has taken over, yes. I want you to watch something that will shock you. Do you know that Fulani went and open gate, somebody's gate, open it. They went there, they have sex with the cow. They allowed the cow to eat everything. They came out and they were locking the gate back as the owner. Watch it here. As the owner. them. Look at them. The owner, they are locking the gate now. Their gate. The owner is the one videoing them. Look.
Don't lock that in. Leave it. Leave it. Because I don't know why you should be carrying your cow. All the grass all over the place is not enough for you to take it to my farm. Leave it. Because I'm going to report you guys.
Report to who? He's locking the gate. The woman is. These are the type of women that don't watch our program. These are the type of people that don't watch us. You know, when they see you shouting, Biafra, they say, all these people making noise online. These are the, he say he want to, because if the woman is part of those who watching our program, he wouldn't be saying this kind of nonsense. He want to go and report them. So that is how to know who doesn't listen to our preaching. You see? That is how to know who doesn't listen to our preaching. Because nobody listens to what we are doing every day and say he want to go and report them. Report them to who? Report them to who? But let me tell you, they went there to have intercourse with the cows. That is the cow you eat. These people went there to have sex with the cow, and you are eating the cow. They go there and have their fun. After that, they'll bring the cow. They sell the cow to the market. You buy the cow and kill the cow and eat it. You see, that is, you don't know what you are eating. You are eating, oh my God. Udoak, Iyoho, thank you for your super chat. Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are indeed a great gift to this generation and a blessing to Biafra family. Thanks for awesome work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Although some people don't want me to continue this work I'm doing, but I told them that I will be the last person. I will be the last person that they are going to do, because they have done a lot of people. So after me, they will never attack anybody in Biafra struggle again until Biafra come. I will be the last. I will be their last bus stop, because they have done it to a lot of people. So I hope that the distraction will stop and we continue with what we are doing. I will be the last person. After me, they know that God will bring somebody that will quench their fire. I will quench their fire. In fact, that reminds me. Let me even my sister Odoak. One moment. There is something called Ofonogu. There we go. There we go. I'm going to be Tipa Buaja, complete Tipa Buaja. I will be the end of them, including those, all the Sabo, Namigo end them. I told them I will be the one to end. Now I will end them. After me, anytime they see somebody who is agitating genuinely for Biafra, they will mind their business. They will mind their business. Some of them say, you are losing followers. So are we here for followers? Just watch my video, share it, and it will go to where it want to go. You see, Ofona Ogu, justice and honesty. Ofona Ogu, justice and honesty. You can imagine some of them, they gave them a message to all the coordinators everywhere. They say, don't listen to Simon Ekpa, don't share Simon Ekpa video, don't go to Simon Ekpa. They are giving people instruction not to watch the exposition I'm doing. Okay? But do you know what? We are not here for them. Okay? We are not here for them. The people we are here for are people who have not come to embrace Biafra. We are here for people who have not come to embrace Biafra. So we are not here for them. That is what they don't know. How can I be preaching to people who already have embraced Biafra? If you that are watching me today, you are here so that anytime you find yourself anywhere, you share your experience, you share your own idea to people, convince people to know that Nigeria will not work again. That is why you are here. You are here so that if you are being confronted with somebody, why are you supporting this? Why are you supporting that? You have something to tell. You have something reasonable, something to tell. And also, you are here so that immediately after, immediately after this program, you share the program, share the video for people who don't believe that Nigeria has collapsed, who don't believe that Nigeria have come to destroy you, for them to watch. So we are not here for coordinators. No, no, no. I am not coming live every day for coordinators. I am not here for coordinators. I am here for those who have not come to term that Biafra will come. That is the people I'm here for. So when they gave order to coordinators not to watch my video, I'm not bothered because I'm not here for them. Okay? I am here for people who are one Nigeria. That is the people I'm here for. And any day they come across my video, they will never remain the same. Except all this Janjaweed that all these people like Wanza them that are commenting here. All right. Let us watch this.
Look at what they did to my farm. Allowed their cow in, and they have allowed their cow in to finish my crops. Look at all the cassava plants are down. All my cassava, everything is down. Only God knows if they didn't touch my vegetables. Look at. Look at my cassava. This is what I suffered to do here this year. And they allowed their cow in to come and finish my crops. Look at this. Look at this. So as the neighbor that called me now, I had to rush down from the office. I just pray that my yam, they have not finished that one too.
And if you pay attention to this video, you will notice that there is a sound. There is a sound coming like the place is close to airport. This place is close to airport. You will hear the sound of the plane or something like that. I don't know, but if this is not airport, then this is really a very strange place, because the sound coming from this video is sounding like there is aeroplane, there is airport very close, and the sound of aeroplane is coming. And do you know why I'm making this analysis here and trying to bring the noise or the noise coming from the background? Is for you to know how they have surrendered everywhere, because all these people you see moving with cars, they are all terrorists. They are all terrorists. They are even close to airport. I want you to pay attention and listen very deep. You will hear the sound of aeroplane, and you will know that this place is close to airport.
Look at my yam. Everything is on the floor. The stick, even try to uproot the yam.
That was how they have, that particular gate now has become their own. Any day they want to have intercourse with the cow, they will take the cow to that place, both in the night and in the afternoon. And the woman cannot do anything. Okay, the woman cannot do anything. Now, Peter Onyekachi, Mazi, but please stop answering Epoki, please. It is not good for you. If I stop answering Epoki, who am I going to transfer my Epokiness to? Are you going to take it? Are you going to take the Epoki part of me? If you want to take it, then let me know. I can transfer it to you, and I will change the name. If I change the name Epoki, who is going to be answering it? All the Epoki spirit in me, where is it going to go? They will look for a place now. If you open your heart now and say the Epoki spirit must enter you, I will change the name. Are you ready? If you are ready to receive the Epoki spirit, let me know. I will transfer them to you and change the name. But if you are not ready, how can I release the spirit to the air and the spirit will be wandering everywhere? No, they must have a place to stay now. The Epoki is what you need in this particular time. Epoki will keep you going. So I refuse to abandon Epoki. Epoki is what have pushed me, is part of the armor I am putting on. Okay? I refuse to abandon Epoki. When my uncle gave me that Epoki, you don't know what he saw. You don't know what he saw and gave me Epoki. So when I told you people that I was called Epoki, I believe by now, some of you can you begin to have clue that Epoki is not ordinary. It is not ordinary. You want to go? You want to go? So I am personified Epoki. If you want to take the Epoki, you tell me. We open your body, open your spirit. I will transfer them to you. So that's the shit. All right. So I think we are going to stop here. Tomorrow we will continue from where we stop. And then, of course, I can see our brother from Ghana. Our brothers from Ghana. They are complaining bitterly. I know that the leadership, they are doing something to come to your aid in Ghana. If something is not yet happening, does not mean that there is nothing going on. Okay, something is going on. I believe something is going on. Okay, but as it is happening, when something begins to happen, please, those of you in Ghana, when something begins to happen, also remember to update us that something have started happening. Not when something begins to happen now. You people will not come again to tell us that you are free, that they are releasing you people, or So when something begins to happen that you are being released from wherever you detention or anything, always come to tell us that they have released people from Ghana. The people that were arrested in Ghana, they have released them and all that. Okay. And then also our people in Turkey, I have also received a lot of information concerning the people in Turkey. I have received a lot of counter information concerning people in Turkey. And I believe that most of the information I have received are making some kind of sense. The issue is that the people in Turkey, for those who claim that IPOB was reported in the news as a terrorist organization, is a lie. It is a lie. It is a lie, and it is not true. You see, it is wrong when you come online to misrepresent the news coming out from the news coming from the media against IPOB. What was reported in Turkey was that the information from the press statement of Malami, when Malami heard that they have arrested the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, a group that was proscribed as terrorist group. That was what the news reported, where somebody who made a video showed you a video trying to debunk the allegation somebody made here on my program. The person brought a video and showed you a link where he said that Turkish news reported as terrorist organization is a lie, completely a lie. What they reported was the news that during the time Malami made a press briefing that a leader of indigenous people of Biafra, a proscribed group called a proscribed group, tagged terrorist group, were arrested. They were never Turkish government or Turkish authority never addressed IPOB as terrorist organization. So that information is a lie, and it is not true. It is a false information. Let me also make it very clear. As I speak to you today, the IPOB family in Turkey, they are registered. They are registered. So if Turkish government claim that if anybody is claiming that they regard them as terrorist organization, the Turkish government will cancel the registration. But as I'm talking to you today, the IPOB in Turkey is registered, and they even went ahead to give them permit to protest. That is to show you that what they are trying to do is to lie and lie and lie, and we cannot continue to keep quiet in all these lies going on. There is no way a government in Turkey will proscribe you and tag you a terrorist group, and at the same time give you the right to protest, give you the permit to protest. And they know why you want to protest. They know that you want to protest in the British embassy. They say, okay, you cannot go to the British embassy, but somebody will come there. Somebody will come there to collect the letter if you go to the British embassy to protest. So anybody coming to tell you that they are afraid because Turkey is a Muslim country or anything like that is a lie. There is something more to it than what they are saying in the public. So we have to begin to make the people making this decision to stand on their toe. It is no longer the time for follow. We will make you to stand on your toe and make a decision that will be beneficial for IPOB and for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So listen to what I say. I am saying to you today, anybody that comes to tell you that it is because IPOB it was reported to be a terrorist organization in Turkey is a lie. It is not true. Because IPOB is still a registered organization in Turkey today. And they got permit to protest. So if they are regarded as terrorist organization, Turkish government will cancel the IPOB in Turkey. That did not happen. Nigerian government is the only government that is calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Now, what is happening in Ghana? We have not investigated what is happening in Ghana. We heard that the police the chief of police in Nigeria wrote to chief of police in Ghana or whatever happened. We have not. I personally don't have much information yet. But when I have information, I will also address whatever that is going on in Ghana. And you remember, it is not also it is not different from what has happened in Kenya as well. So people who are coming to defend lies. Some people who Ofo are already dealing with, because Ofo are dealing with some people. Some people have, you see, you are swearing oath. The oath you swear have already started working. It have already started working. So anybody coming to defend anybody that say you must not protest in Turkey, my brother, I am making it categorically clear. I have investigated, and you cannot, because of somebody who don't have document. If why should you even give a coordinator to somebody who don't have document in a country? Who does that? Who does that? Anybody that must represent IPOB in any country must be somebody that have document. So you cannot give coordinator to somebody who don't have document. And then when something come up, you now say something will not happen because you are protecting the person. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So these are the things that we are going to be looking into. Anybody that is going to hold position of coordinator in any country must be somebody living legally in that country, and not just legally. You must have something doing to be able to represent IPOB. So what is happening in Turkey now is they have come with another lie. And for the fact that I am part of IPOB, it is time we begin to do the correct thing. And we will make sure that the leadership will stand on their toe to do the right thing. Make sure that the IPOB stays stronger before our leader comes back. So what I'm saying now is that every information you hear from anywhere coming from Turkey, they are all lies. Lies is that the motive behind the cancellation of protest of our leader release in Turkey was because the person who should lead the protest don't have document. Why should you allow somebody who don't have document to be leading IPOB? 2, they told you that they want to avoid attack. Is a lie. When you protest in any country, you are going to be provided with police. I don't know whether they provide police in Turkey or something, but I have seen demonstration in Turkey. I have seen demonstration in Turkey. And I know in most of demonstration, they have police guiding you. So, except if they are telling me that in Turkey, they don't have police guiding them. Okay? So, there is no way a government will say that you are terrorists and at the same time give you the right to protest, give you the permit to protest. You see, we are not fools, so the people you are dealing with are not fools. So there are some IPOB members that are professors. There are IPOB members that are professors in America, professors in the United Kingdom, professors in Europe here. You are not dealing with Dundees. If you don't know the caliber of people in IPOB, IPOB is not palm wine junction where you come and talk anyhow. Before you come to the public to talk, you must make sure that you have your fact, because you are addressing people who are learned. You are addressing people who are learned. And that is why I have always said, please, disregard everything coming from all these our agitators. Disregard it. We are only agitators. This is not how Biafra will be. This is not, I'm telling you, we are fighters. So whatever you see, disregard it. Disregard it, please. This is what I'm doing now, is what we have to make sure now that the leadership will stand on their toe, because that is the only way to be strong. We cannot continue to romance and say, oh, this one. No. That is not how a movement is built. You must be strong and stand on your toes so that any day you speak, it is verifiable. Anything you do will be with fact. It is not romancing and packaging. No more packaging anywhere. We don't do with packaging. We cannot survive with packaging. How long are you going to do packaging? So I challenge anybody today. I challenge anybody from Turkey. Those of you making videos want to defend somebody who made a very weighty allegation on my program. I challenge you. What the fact I have just projected now, is it a lie? Were there a permit? And if were there a permit, do Turkey give police when you go to protest? If that is not enough, you claim that that is, the country is Islamic country and blah blah blah. And then you say because Onyendu is supporting Israel and all that. What kind of nonsense? What kind of nonsense? He's supporting Israel. Is he supporting? If you know that your coordinator don't have paper, let him resign and give somebody who have even citizenship to continue the coordinator. That is how it is done. You don't build in a very weak foundation. I'm surprised. Because how I do my own thing is that before I start talking, before I do my finding, you don't build in a very weak foundation. You build in a strong foundation. That is how it is done. On this note, I'm going to open. I think my message has been passed without bias, without prejudice, without anything. And it doesn't matter whose us is God. The time has come. The time has come when we will be doing the right thing. Nobody without document should be a coordinator in any way. Nobody. Because it is very, very weak. How can you run an organization like that? And if what I have said is wrong, I am waiting for somebody to come and debunk what I'm saying here. Not on this program. You may just do something and debunk it so that you put the record very straight. Igwe Collins. And see, this is my brother that mentioned Epoki. You see, as you talk about Epoki, the spirit possessed me. Stop reminding me about Epoki again, okay? Allow the spirit to come when I want him to come. Don't remind me about Epoki. If you write me Epoki again, I will explode. All right, Ada, welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Simon, good evening.
Good evening.
What is the spirit of Epoki, please? But never mind. I never heard that before. Simon, please, just give me a few minutes. There is something I want to tell you, because maybe sometimes because of your busy schedules, you don't watch some programs that are going on. But I'm home, so I monitor things. Okay. You see, Dr. Mahalafia, right? Yeah. There is a program in Niger Media had last week.
Okay.
Where this girl they call Augusta had Dr. Mahalafia on a Zoom meeting, right?
Okay.
So they were asking him that meetings. I think they spent almost 3.5 hours or thereabout on that meeting. So there were a lot of pastors they were asking that man concerning he's a friend to Gowon, right? Okay. And they were asking him why Gowon didn't want to come out and apologize on Biafra war and things like that. Dr. Mahalafia, the things Dr. Mahalafia explained concerning Gowon and Ojukwu, honestly, I cried. Even somebody came out to tell Dr. Mahalafia that what he's saying is not true. Did you know, if you listen to that, you see why they kill us. It's just because of wickedness of Gowon, because of Ojukwu's father had money, and Ojukwu used to smoke and blow the fume on Gowon face, to the extent in the classroom, things like that happen. So that was why Gowon had the annoyance and whatever to kill Biafrans. And I was like, so this is about personal issue that Gowon had. No, I would like you to go and listen to it, because I can't explain all to you. I would like you to visit it and analyze it. And that is why I am saying Dr. Mahalafia, I believe he must have been listening to this broadcast. I want to tell that man that all the time he has been talking, I've been listening. He talked this one today, next day he talked about, you don't even know where he's following. They have been killing Benue people since 2019, as far as I know. Dr. Mahalafia have never told these people to come out and protest. Benue is a food basket to the whole country. If Dr. Mahalafia really want to have a seat at home, I will want him to start from Benue State, because we Biafrans have been struggling, trying on our own. Let them start from Benue, then we will join them. Because all this struggle, they have not been joining us. They have not been doing anything, and they still killing their people, and he's still talking, and nobody is arresting him. I don't know what he's doing. The next thing I want to tell you, our people, Remember all these pastors, majority of them are Muslim before they say they repented and become pastors, right? Many of them, if I start to mention their name, you people will run away and say, especially all these Pentecostal churches, many are repented. They say they are Muslim or they find Christ. And ask me why, because I've been thinking about it. Why is it that all this while they have been killing our people? These pastors, all they're interested is private jet, tithe and offering, even telling you that if you don't pay tithe, you will go to hell. Even telling you that you have to pay your first fruit. The first salary you got in a month, you have to give it to them. But the same people are dying every day, and these people are not doing anything. They're not saying anything. Even when Kai president was kidnapped by terrorists, they demanded for how many million? These people never
My sister,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
You see this struggle where we are into now. So first of all, just one moment. Mazi Oku, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. You see this struggle we are into now.
Yeah.
You know, there is every Igbo man, a Igbo speaking Biafra, or I would say every Biafra person is business oriented person. You see, sometime you find yourself in a situation where you feel that you needed something more than others.
Mm-hmm.
You needed something, even though other people need that thing you need, but within you, you feel that you needed something more than others. And let me tell you, do you see anybody agitating in Nigeria all this while? It was only the Biafra people that were agitating. And not only all Biafra, it started from the Igbo-speaking part of Biafrans. So the agitation started from Igbo-speaking part of Biafra, spread to our brother in the South, as they call them, spread to Dudua, and little by little spreading to the Middle Belt. So when you look at the people putting more effort in the struggle for the disintegration of Nigeria, it is us. And
yes, I know.
And it is not that we are the only people that needed this thing more than any other person. No. But let me tell you, there are people that, they feel they needed it more than any other person. And if you are a business person, you need something more than your business partner, you go for it. And in going for it, you take risk. And in taking risk, you turn every stone that you see. So, we are not here to say, okay, where were you when we started? It is not, if you want freedom, you don't do it like that. If you want freedom, you are ready to take risk. You are ready to try anything. You are ready to do anything. It is only try and fail. When you fail, you continue. You see? So it is not about how much you are being hit, but the ability to get hit, punch down, and you continue to move. That is how.
Mazi, I'm not debunking sit at home, right? But
No,
what
no,
I'm saying,
I
all these pastors.
I know where you are calling. I know where you are calling from, and that's what I'm trying to address. You say that you have started this struggle for a very long time, and they are killing our people, and we are not talking, and you want them to start the protest from their own, right? So that you will know how serious they are and you will join them. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that not what you're saying?
Yeah, what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that, understand me. What I'm trying to say is that Dr. Maalafia wants us to have the whole Christians to have.
Listen,
they want us to have 1 week sit at home. But what about the pastors? What are they saying?
No,
what are these pastors saying?
Listen now, we are all saying the same thing. See,
yeah.
It doesn't matter what the pastors say. We are waiting for the pastors to wake up, because the people
they're not gonna wake up. They're not gonna wake up, Simon. They're not gonna wake up.
You cannot say they are not gonna wake up. The people you are asking to wake up, they are all human beings. Okay? There are people that are talking today. You never believe they are going to talk, but they are talking. So don't say that the pastor will never wake up, because you don't know what they are thinking. You know our own Father Baka. You know our own Father Baka. Our own Father Baka is talking today. He's talking today. He's talking now. He is not. Our own Father Baka, they even came to him to give him offer. I have the tape. To give him offer. He rejected the offer. He said that the offer you give to me is to release Mazen Namdekan. Okay? So let us not go into do it before I do it, because we need this thing more than anybody. At the same
Yes,
time,
yes, Simon. But remember, our people are in church for too long. They brainwash our people. They don't even pray.
Yes,
Not that we cannot pray.
Listen,
Yeah.
we know what we are doing. Do you know if you want to catch fish, you cannot just go to water and throw the hook without worm or without something? Do you know that? Do you know that if you want to catch fish, you must feed the fish with something? And do you know why the Bible will always use fish as a reference to fishmen? They call themselves fishers of men. Why do they use the word fishers of men? You see, everything we are doing in this life is already for us there in the Bible. There is a reason for the word of God to use the word fishers of men. Okay? The fishers of men means that you need to use something to fish men in whatever you do. It is something that you need to, even if the person is dying, and you are telling the person, you are dying, and the person all of a sudden raises his hand up. What do? You rush to the person to take the person and save his life. You will not think that, oh, I was telling you, you didn't listen to me, so now die now. And the person is raising his hand, please, come, I promise, I give my life, come and help me. You say no. When I was trying to help you, and you know that if you didn't go to help that person, the person will die. No matter how wicked you are, there is no way you cannot go to that person and help him.
Well, I understand what you're saying, right? But let our people brace up. Let them not, because things are really happening. It's not when we die.
Listen, it starts from us. We must be very positive.
But our people are mainly in the church. Our people are mainly in the church.
That is what we are talking about. There are many in the church, and that is what we are talking about. So we need to also know that some of them don't know what is going on, and the way we are preaching to everybody is the way we should be preaching to them, and this preaching going to them as well. So they don't know what is going on. Everybody is being hypnotized by one spirit or Fulani or another.
So we're going to get them out, Simon. How are we going to get them out of that?
We are going to get them out by you now giving them word of encouragement, because they don't know what they are doing. So it is the word of you cannot sideline them. You cannot say, let us leave them, because they didn't know, all this while they did not talk. So now you cannot, so let us leave them. You cannot get what we are looking for without them. That is the fact. So no matter how you want to say it, no matter how you want to paint it, we can never ever succeed without other people. And other people can never succeed without us. I am not here for this struggle to do jamboree. I am here to make sure that whatever that is needed to be done will be done, irrespective of.
Likewise me. Honestly,
so let us anything that come. Let us forget the past. Let us forget what we have done in the past, because it will never come back. There is nothing you will do now to revive the past to come back. All the people that have lost their life, there is nothing you can do now to revive it. What we have to do is whatever that is going to push this struggle forward, let us embrace it. And what is going to push this struggle forward? What is going to push this struggle forward is to make sure that we bring as many as possible to know that Nigeria is already collapsed, and there is need to join hands to whatever that is going to make Nigeria, bring Nigeria to its knee. Let us do it. We are not saying that after 1 week, let me tell you, it is not that it is going to be 7 days. It may be 1 day, it may be 2 days, but a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. So once we be able to bring the Christians, convince them, because we are begging them, we are going to beg them. And believe me, as this thing is happening, we are making this broadcast. This broadcast I'm doing now is begging people, exposing what is to come for people to begin to think. Okay? That is why we are doing this program. So we need them. I want everybody to begin to think towards this direction, irrespective of how insulting it will sound, irrespective of how, but we are not looking at what it is going to be to us. We are looking at the future, what is going to bring to us in the future. That is what I think very positive. So let everybody channel our energy towards this direction. Let us stop attacking them. Let us start to tell them the reason, the need for them to see the reason and the need to join what we are doing and to sit at home to protest against Nigeria. Let us not even talk about, okay, come and join us in Biafra. Come. No, let them say they want to protest against Nigeria. You see, everything is brain. With the world we are into now is brain. Let them say they want to protest against Nigeria. We will support it. Forget how it is going to happen at the end of the day and what will happen when that protest starts. Because we are majority. Okay? So when it comes to Biafra and when it comes to the entire southern Nigeria, we are the majority. And if that kind of protest finally happen, forget how it is going to end. That is where you see.
All right, Simon. I have heard you. I have heard you, but a lot of Christians have been killed and nothing happened. A lot of souls.
It is not ordinary. It is not ordinary. You should know that. It is not ordinary. The same spirit that is holding them is the same spirit that is holding everybody. Why we are shouting every day. So it is not ordinary. Anybody that says that it is ordinary is a lie.
So why these pastors? Why all the time they're giving prophecies and they're not seeing what is going on? What kind of prophecies that they're giving?
You know.
I'm not against pastors, you know. I'm not against pastors for these ones who talking out here telling me to go home and say about my family. None of your sister can come out here and be bold. I'm not afraid of nobody. None of them can be bold to speak the way I'm speaking. I am telling you all, let all of us wake up. I am not talking about that pastors are not, some of them are not genuine, but what I'm saying, I am smelling something that some of them are still Muslim. And they have crowd that they don't want to tell us what is going on, how to prepare ourselves. That is what I'm saying. So all these ones who are talking nonsense here, they let them go and sit down because bring your sister or bring your wife. If all women come out and start talking like me, things will get better. You men, you men that always talk nonsense on this chat, none of you have the ball to come out to say a reasonable thing as men and act like men. All you're doing is gossiping. Shame to you all men. Shame to you. Shame to you. Mazi, please, concerning election in Anambra State. No election in Anambra State. Because there is something that happened in Aba 31st where people water almost on their neck and they're dancing in the water. Our people, sometimes I ask myself, I say, are they normal? Are they really normal? You people are suffering. You cannot even stand. During my father's time, when my father then was alive, they used to fight. This man that is not talking nonsense on YouTube and gossiping around, they don't even have no ball on in between their legs to stand like a man and fight. They can't fight. All they do is, if they travel overseas, they say the bridge should break. Let no other person go. You understand? I am rugged. I don't bloody care what any of you say. Bring your sister. Let all of us come out here and fight so that we will get our freedom. That is all we want. Freedom. That is what we want. Don't come here and start discounting me on what I'm saying. Because I'm a woman of honor, a woman that thinks about other people. I am not in Nigeria, but I think about other people's life. Shame to you people who talking nonsense here. Shameless people.
If they do like you, and very active like you, I think.
Let them come out. I want every woman to come out and protest. Let all of us come and tell all these hoodlums that they call themselves governors. All they're doing is all these girls going to collect money to buy hairs and all sort of nonsense. They don't think about their future. They don't think about their life. They're showcasing the kind of car they have. You understand? But they forget about our life. Let them come and bring your sister out, bring your wife out, so that things will get better.
Thank you,
nonsense.
thank you, my
Simon,
sister.
thank you very much. God bless you.
Sister. Thank you,
God
my
bless
sister.
you.
Thank you. I'm going to play a video of one of the pastors that are talking. Thank you very much, Lord Michael. Dear sister, please listen to word of wisdom. The pastors are not our target. Our target is toward the people in the bondage of the pastors and imams. Exactly. That's exactly the fact. Now, let me also play this. It's not like some of the pastors are not talking. Some of them are talking. Some of them are talking. And so we want that talk now, to traject into action. We want them to leave that talking and then join the action. So, and that action is something that everybody must join.
Can't you resign? Is it by force? Things going out of control at various levels, and people are still sitting there until everybody dies. The time has come where they say enough is enough. John Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on leadership. Yes, sir. We can't, it's not even time to blame who is the kidnappers or the bandits. Where are the people in authority that can make kidnap to end under 7 days if they want? There are kidnap cells everywhere in the bush. We have modern navigation technology to locate everywhere they are under 24 hours. Everywhere they are can be located by satellite. And then the people they kidnap pass through roadblocks. And people are sitting and priding themselves. I am chief this and chief that. Useless chief nothing. Stand up on your feet and let us pray.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, of course, something is happening, and people should know that something is happening, or like before. I'm going to now continue. We are going to continue the conversation. Hyacinth, you have to be very snappy. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Ekpa.
Yes, good morning from here.
Okay. Do you know that I saw in one of the news? I can't remember
No,
which
no,
one.
there is noise in your sound.
Can you hear now?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I saw in the news. I think I don't know which of the 9th. Maybe 9th of September or 2 November.
There is noise. There is noise.
Is there still noise? You still hear noise from the background?
The noise is too much.
No. There's no. Hello, can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you, but there is noise. Can you check if something is touching your mic?
Is it okay now?
Check your mic. Check the mic if something is touching. Oh my God.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I saw in the news Buhari going to visit Anambra State within the 9th. I don't know which of the 9th. Maybe it's 9th of next month or 9th of November. And I think we should really be looking at that because he's going there to promote this election, the Anambra election. And we must do what our leader said that we should do. No election in Anambra State, no election in the whole of Biafra land. We really should look at that and take it more serious. That's one. Two, the man in Conakry, Alpha Conde, they are Fulanis. The president they overthrew. They are Fulanis. They call them the Fula of that area. It's Fulanis. So that guy, you know, during the presidential election in Sierra Leone, he went there to drum up support for the Fulanis to be in charge. Those ones made them understand that they are foreigners, they are visitors, that Sierra Leone is not like Nigeria. So they discarded them. But eventually today, the indigenous people in that land, they've thrown them out. And I heard what the military commander said, that it will never happen again. Power will never be invested in a single individual or group. So we should learn from that and know what we are going to do about such in Nigeria. Then finally, before I go, the guy, the Osoji guy that always likes making swearing with Osoji and so on. I don't understand why Biafran men are like that, because if you look at the other man, the Masop guy, he raised up the Bible to swear. As Asari, he raised up the Quran to swear. Is that what Biafran men are designed for? Always swearing. There is no intelligence in them to make any
with lie.
In fact, their name should be Linus. They lie without limits. Wireless, broadband liars. Now, they did. Okay, look at the man, Alpha Conde. Look at how he's sitting like a hopeless man, but he's an evil man. Very evil. So now, if our men can be reasoning so awkwardly, no intelligence to make any critical investigation, when you tell them something, they tell you it's a lie. Do you know who we are? We are powerful. We are this, we are that. Your enemies knows you better. It's just that the men of Biafra, I don't know if there is a spiritual exchange. They exchange them for the women to be active and the men docile. They are always busy gossiping, talking trash. At all times you see them. Look at allegations coming or what the women are doing. The women are giving constructive reasoning, doing better investigation, making better submission at all times. But if you bring it up to the men, whatsoever you want to call yourself, maybe this their ego is too high. They don't bring it down. They just come out, do you know who we are? We are this, we are that. Everything you say is a lie. It's rumor, is this. My men, make a constructive submission. Substantiate your point. Why do you have to debunk this? Hey, everything is lie, it's lie, it's social media. But once upon a time, they called us social media country. They said everything we do is on social media. Why is it that today that our leader is not there? The people in charge are saying that everything that comes from social media is fake. Nigerian government is using social media to infiltrate the organization. Is it today that Nigerian government all of a sudden will overtake social media from our hand? Is it today that the era of the FGN will now overtake the IPOB e-warriors? It's absurd. I've not seen such a thing like this. The men in this struggle, the majority of them that are ahead of us are like blind bats leading other bats. They are leading us to destruction. They need to be proactive. They need to stand on their feet. The women are taking the lead. All they do is come out and carry osoji, a bunch of pepper, and make stupid swears up and down. The guy that talked about the American women, our leader said a woman in America gave him $100,000 cash to support the movement. I'm not talking of any other money that the woman would have done or her contribution. What has that guy ancestor, from his ancestors to his generation today and his generations to come? Can his generation bring out $100,000 and dash an organization just as the woman did? Instead of him to come out and make apology for his errors, all he can say is he resigned. You see, pride, as the Bible says, goes before a fall. Arrogance is not different from ignorance. And why is there arrogance? Why is there ignorance? Both of them work together. An ignorant man is someone that does not want to learn because he feels pompous arrogantly because he is in a position. The Bible says something in the book of Ecclesiastes 20:24 that a lie is a foul blot, always found in the mouth of the ignorant. Why is a man ignorant? Because he's arrogant. That man is arrogant because he's ignorant. Talking shit about the women that you don't know, saying that they brought up video, it's private, and the next you brought it up.
We lose your this thing. Can you check your internet connection, please? Stan Anyekwam, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. I think we lost you. We lost you, Hyacinth. Hyacinth, we lost you. Now let us play the Guinea Conakry.
Footage that was sent to show the president of Guinea, Alpha Condé, after his arrest today, Sunday, in a military coup in his country. This footage shows President Condé, 83, surrounded by a group of military personnel in his office and inside a vehicle. And behind the coup were elements in the Army's Special Task Unit and its commander, Mamadou Doumbouya, who announced in a recorded message the dissolution of the government, the suspension of the constitution and the closure of the country's borders. Separate areas of the capital of Guinea, the city of Conaire, have witnessed heavy gunfire since this morning. A Guinean army colonel has seized control of state television airwaves and announced that President Alpha Condé's government had been dissolved hours after heavy gunfire erupted near the presidential palace. The personalization of political life is over. We will no longer entrust politics to one man. We will entrust it to the people, Doumbouya said, adding that the constitution was also dissolved and land borders now closed.
You see, that is Fulani man. Their own have ended. Fulani rule have ended. The people rose up and hijacked the power, take the power away from evil Fulani man. Ogechi, welcome to the program.
Hey, bros.
This one where you come join today for make I reserve you for the last caller. Make I reserve you for the last caller because you know say they get special time now. But you can go ahead with 2 minutes.
Yeah, bros, I greet you. You know, say, oh yeah, they your head, bros. You know the oil where they your head.
The yarn they go.
No be granite oil, no, this one, all those olive own. You know, say, our leader say, may they say very soon women go dey front line, and I don't see them. I don't see women go just chop belle food, come social media they talk. That guy, where they talk, where they talk. Normally, really before, you get one Arabu Tokai, we carry Biafran flag and Tokai flag put for back. Because they do video, I think that was 2017 or 2015 where they arrest our leader.
At 2015.
Yeah. Say made the release, can't they talk. So later on now, when our leader comes office, he can land for better land we be saying na there and I give water we into bath. So that guy can't provoke. And later on, they come because the history, the rumors who they get that time, they say that guy na one official government for Tokai there, and so we can't hear that time.
But no be true now.
And later we'll come investigate now. We'll come to say now people where they still give a 50 euro, may they follow up injunction.
Yes.
we got no say the man want to use us to subscribe in phone.
Yes.
We can't pipe low, say more leave him. Now this man carry your surgery that day and I can't come out they talk. when I see that video laugh for Kimi, this man I can't even say I be this guy to say we will nearly judge the struggle. You don't know say you don't tell where they follow the struggle they come say who your pipe low. You don't know. About that was sister that no know say that Ikpoki don't know that Ikpoki mean a lot for our junction.
You don't know that. You know say every Igbo person know what Ikpoki mean.
No. You don't know say anybody when they call it Ikpoki.
You get what spirit where they call the possessor.
I remember that time when my father with my brother go school like this. They'll come carry Pikin come say my brother beat him. Say my father go say okay good. He injured him, they'll say yes. How much? I take 100 naira, go buy paracetamol drink. No fight again. No. After they don't go, our father will come tell us any day we will cry, come house. He say you know they find trouble, but in they welcome trouble.
Yes.
So don't let them beat you, beat them.
Yes.
You ready? So that's the stand up nothing I did that pocket for they come.
Exactly. Now they group original.
So what I'm saying, my brother, is say, waiting I want to let you know, be say, what you go avoid. Anybody will come for this channel. You not say your channel a free channel where we say everybody they talk with it they mind, they talk how it be. So but what you try to accommodate or to avoid, be say anybody with OS matter can't give you. Give them the right channel. Tell them say me they go complain for Radio Biafra. May they go call there. The number they there. Anything where you want complain, go there and complain. Don't come here and tell us. May not be like say now you they send all those one. May they come they call DOS. Say they know they do this one because you understand. So because our people now funny type of people where they be, they go see say this thing na truth, but because of the grace where you carry, nobody the same grace where they carry. They no go see them for the angle where they see them. They will say they arrange because this the way they don't they talk now. Now what they tell our leader that time where if people call some group of people they go come out, they will say our leader they arrange people made they call them. Now The same people who gather dey the same boat where they carry us, they go the riverside now. Now them now come they talk, so you don't dey arrange people. So
Say one thing we say, this struggle, now waiting our leader take build them now, make you be white, make you just make sure say you stand by the truth.
yeah, and
It no matter who waiting person they think, truth to be say, you will always there. And then for those of us who believe in Ofodo Obuna, it doesn't matter how the tribulation come, it will come. You stand your ground. At the end of the day, the truth will still prevail.
now
That's
that truth where our leader hold.
Mm.
Now make Fulani when Fulani people thief am for Kenya, they no fit kill am. Because that truth, he use that truth they go. Our leader tell you say if you know the one way he don't do, he hide and you see him, come and talk am.
Mm.
So I don't know why this thing can't they pain these people now. When person chook them small need for nyash, or then how can it but pull the nyash will come pull. It no can't they pay them. Say why you chook this needle? Why you chook this needle? But then believe say if you then do bad, may you cover them. They don't want me you chook the needle, may the blow no go bust. But like this, so who go they chook them?
But say that cover now the world would run away from. If you go ahead. So if we cover now another thing with another bad thing with the do though. So but not be everything you go the yarn. You understand? You get the one we say you go put everything to the right direction. So if you notice that one now, make the cover them, you go chook the needle, make the tire bust set. So that after the tire come bust finish now, we will come buy new computer.
New tube come put. And waiting I want talk for the election matter. Anybody we come corner come they talk about election. Normally when our leader deal with us, he say no another election for Biafra land again. And I believe say today they say the Directorate of State, which is Mazi Chikedozie, he go come address us today. And more will fair wait. If he address us about the election, more know where we stand put. Because we believe saying go talk go that side so that everybody will calm down. In already the see for the hair say many of Biafran they don't want make Anambra election. So I believe say Ingo do justice for there, and Ingo want the one where we say because there's a majority now carry the vote. I see where Ojus Okano and Eufanyo Bawde they dance as Zonto. Now say okay, APC people they don't dance as Zonto now. Say now they dance as Zonto for this thing.
You still remember that thing where we say for primary school, if somebody come gas now,
They'll say who mess up.
when the thing called the smell now, they'll come carry broom. They'll come carry one broom because say who gas?
Who mess? They say who mess up na Odo say na teacher.
They go carry am took for your jaw like this. They will say what if the thing stay. You don't say that you guys, but you don't say the thing they work.
And they walk now. It's walking one. My brother, no one I make I leave you another person call. I mean, when you hold your handwork, say we will not too call like that. If we walk on once in a while, we will go they do some investigator more first see how the thing they go. Like that guy when I tell you how they follow up, the guy don't they change he write in small. You they look up. No, they know they play man. They know they tell man what he go do and but like this, me of fair pipe load, they observe them. You understand? My prayer be say me our leader come out. I made a try carry and come court on October. Me all of us no will see him. Me will see him so that everybody mind will come down. And I believe say this.
Make you continue to the pipe low for where you there.
Okay, bros, no wahala na greet Adam for me. Tell us say big uncle dey holler am for this junction.
I go yana.
Okay, bros.
All right. That is it. Udealo Junior, that got angry the other day that I didn't allow him, or I don't know. Welcome to the program. Udealo Junior, you are not talking. Udalo Junior, you are not talking. I can't hear you. All right, Bro Chidera, welcome to the program.
Master, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to the program. Yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago you didn't talk? So welcome to the program.
Yeah, and I bịara ije. Ọbata obi ekene gị.
Udo.
AKA ogologo abụ na nwa m etona.
Ogologo abụ na nwa m etogo.
Mba, ogologo abụ na nwa m etogo. Ndị a na-amaji anyị. Ọ bụ na gị na-achọ ikwu, the first thing I ga-agwa gị bụ ma aha one. How many years I will start following our leader? Do you know how old I am in this struggle? Do you know how old I am? N'enye ike anyị na nkịta. Onye ndu just shift to just ka o jee nye ọma amịrị n'ihe anyị na-ezuzu. Na ihe anyị na-ezuzu. Ogologo abụọ na nwa m etogo maazị eziokwu. Ka m bikwa ma aga n'iru nwebere time agwụ. Ihe check video, this particular video in Arise TV. Where, you know, why I said that our people just, in a way, try to put enmity where there is none. Arise TV granted an interview to Mieti Allah. I heard you weeks ago, months ago, when you are crying and shouting that the Southern of Sokoto is a board of trustee of Mieti Allah. Yes. People didn't believe that. Mazi, go to that video and Arise TV. I send it to you. Look for it on your WhatsApp, or you can go to Arise TV YouTube and get it. You hear the Mieti Allah. I don't know whether the position that guy hold. He confirmed it by his mouth on a live TV. Secondly, Mazi, he's busy mocking Southerners, telling them if you are an open grazing ban, the law. So many things he said that which I know you make a list on your own. But why I want to highlight that he was telling them the law the Benue state make, how far about the law there? It doesn't bring peace. It's basically telling people that making law in the south, they are wasting their time because the Benue own that was not in there. You know, so in this case now, Mazi, I really want to use this opportunity to send a message to our brothers. Before I even go there, let me just speak to Ada. Our Ada who just called in a couple of minutes ago. Then he made statement, and I like the way she spoke sometimes. But when it comes to Malafia, we should trade with the caution. In that particular meeting, he was mentioning, I wasn't told, I was a guest in that meeting. And it's not everything after the offline. Mazi, you can, I would not something I'm gonna say here on the air. That man means business, and people doesn't know what is going on. You can just read what I literally write to him privately here on this chat. You will see. Manafia is not he's not like a social media kind of a person. This is not a small fish. He will not be shouting. He will not. It's not necessary for every single killer he comes. He doesn't have a position. He's not a governor of a state. So the way you are running away, the man is running away like you. So people should not come in a way, especially Malafia. Every single thing he shout. People who work on what he said. Somewhere last year or earlier this year, he told the whole world that the people who will start a war 2023, they will start killing eminent people in the south. He would do that. Have the south to work on what he said. Why would he come out to say another one if you are not to work on what he's saying before? Yes. So the man know what he's doing. And remember, the aim of that meeting was to bring South and Middle Belt together. That was the aim of that meeting. So if we South now, coming here now to start antagonizing him, it will look, this video will go viral. People will like, hello, people are trying to come together to come and have see how we can sort it together. They are the one going to social media attack me. They will copy the video and send to him. Look at people you are going to. So we should just, when you come to certain area, we should just hang on first. The man mean well. I have to say it here clearly. But he doesn't have power to do certain things. And again, there is a particular question I posed to him, which I will not say here. I know what he told me. So people should not think that Malafia is just like, let me use his word. They say he's not a rabble rouser. So he cannot be just coming and talk anyhow. So in this case, Namazi, I will personally have to ask you this question that is bothering me. Okay. This question is, if social media today, Simon Eber, banned anything in Biafra and say, this, I'm just like an illustration on my own side. If Facebook now say anything in Biafra, just not just certain word you type, they ban you. As I'm speaking to you now, I can't comment, I can't post, I can't do anything on my Facebook page. Only God knows when. For this year alone, I know how many things have been banned. Now, if Facebook now banned all of us now, what do we do? What are the option we're having? I can answer that even before you make a comment. Number one, why you have something called Radio Biafra is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have vision years before those mess started. He gave us what called Radio Biafra. If Radio Biafra was in social media kind of somebody else own it, it's not our own. By now they could have blocked us completely. But it's something we control, our own. So you do nothing. The Zoo media, Zoo government will try anything they do. They won't have access to block it. We will be staying on air. Now, why I'm saying what I'm saying here, that a lot of people have come in a way to say, I'm not here to favor you, Simon or Seven, but let us reason and know that exactly what we are here. If me and you enter bush to chase a bush meat, do not turn gun when I stand my back. Simon Ekpa did not open social media in order for him to come and make a personal money. Simon Ekpa did not have an app for his own personal gain. I remember when Simon started this, because of attack from Facebook, Facebook was start blocking him left, front, and back. Now, Simon said, what do we do when these people started saying no more anything blockable? Now Simon went and said, okay, let's have what called Enter Biafra. Is our own. In case of incasity, let me use that our normal way. So in case if something happened, they say these people don't want us anymore. We have something to fall back. Now our own people struggling with us now are now telling us that Simon is building an empire. How do we? What are we still doing? Mazu just left us. Look at what we are doing. Simon did not put Enter Biafra for his own personal gain. Let's get the message straight. Is in case of if Facebook say anything B is no longer welcome, then where do we go? Just like any other radio, you can't grant interventional TV. You'll be begging BBC. They even call you, refuse to air it live. But if you come to Enter Biafra anytime, any day, nobody will give you this thing. To that, I have commented more than how many times on this platform. Nobody will block me. Unless I say something contrary. So nobody will come to say, no, he don't say this here, he don't say that here, unless you want to be news, and that's why they can block you. But Facebook can decide anything. You just vote anything about this or Nigeria, they block you. Now you open you say app will come out very soon. Somebody went and started being programmed. No, I'm not gossiping, but I want to message to send clear to our people. Net reason, if Nnamdi can see years before today and open Radio Biafra, what happened if he did not open Radio Biafra? Where is our communication point? What will we be doing by now? Where are we going to? Is it who will grant you an interview to send their messages? What if today these people finally bought all those social media? Zoom can buy that. They can say, okay, block anything blockable. What do we do? You are now making a way. Even our leader, if he's now off with us, now if he's on with us, he could have by now, Simon, inaugurated our own social media app. This is a way forward. You are giving us alternative, but rather we are appreciating, we are attacking you. We are saying you are building empire. Okay, if you are building empire, what is wrong in the Biafra person building empire? We are supporting another person. What is wrong in you using Biafra to build empire?
Mark Zuckerberg or Mark Zuckerberg, how they call
Mark Zuckerberg, yeah. Is it a Biafra? He's not a Biafra. We are supporting him. Yeah, so many things we consume. China, every 99% of what we consume is made by China. Why are we now taking off somebody building an empire? Is he building this empire in the wrong direction? Or is he building empire in a right direction? What to benefit us? Somebody will be minister tomorrow in Biafra. Is this person suggested something? We all jump somewhere and come up and start saying, why must he be? We can't carry this spirit along. It will not help us. Mazi just go there, negoti high in Photoshop and down. This is not healthy. To be honest with you, Simon, it's not healthy. So many things I would like to say, but let me drop it there because I want others to contribute. But let me just say this before I drop my Simon. I want to look at what is going on. A lot of people are just using themselves, bringing themselves, claiming that we are fighting for struggle. If like you now, my Simon, as intelligent, as educated as us, you gather some people now and say, let us have what called proposed constitution. Not that you are forcing the constitution on Biafra, not that you are giving it to IPOB, but they propose. Anybody, you can come out and do it now. Let's start reading this constitution and start making an amendment. Because I believe if that come up now, somebody might repent and say, oh, if mere reading of that particular constitution, just proposed constitution, somebody will say, hey, do you see what Simon Ekpa just wrote? Okay, let me be interested. I want to join this Biafra. I think these people are making sense. Nobody will do it now. But when you brought it now, they will tell us that Simon is trying to create his own nation. They won't even call it the Biafra anymore. Let's rethink and go back to drawing board, because this board is turning to black and the chalk is finishing. A lot of people are backsliding, and it's not good. I see no reason why, whereby a whole leader of us is in captivity. We are here eating pounded yam, and what we do for the past 3-4 weeks now, Simon Ekpa dominated social media rather than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is very shameful to us. It's very, very shameful.
Very, very shameful. Everywhere.
Very, very shameful. We left everything and start chasing rat. Simon is comfortable in Europe. We are now living somebody that's in the jungle and pursue. You know, never come here on social media when the Simon face shrinking. Simon is looking fresh every day. We have not seen our leader how he look like for the past 2 months, and we are worried of somebody looking fresher every blessed day, rather than the man who brought all of us out. Where are we, Mazi? Where are we? Where are we? If Mazi Nnamdi can come out today and ask us how far are we, where are we since he left, which account are we going to give him? We will bring Simon Ekpa's names in social media all over. We will start playing Simon Ekpa's tape where he said church must. Where is the wrong in church? It is IPOB, he said Nigeria church. And this man in that particular meeting, he mentioned that thing. And this meeting, I'm telling you, when you hold that meeting, after everybody left, we have some certain discussion background. And this man mean well, this is Emma Lafia, he mean well, and he spoke well about this. But when he played that tape, I was very shocked, because it seems like he and this man mind. You are here when you say Mazi, we will go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's heart and bring progress. You went to Lafia's heart and bring what he was saying. You are not there at that meeting. So Biafra did not know what you represent, because I have been in a meeting with you, which you don't know. That is one day a woman raised a kind of allegation against Nnamdi Kanu. You didn't know I was there, but the way you reacted, they didn't know we are all disciples of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The way you are not even your turn to speak, but you jump up and say you wanted your first. You cannot be here, and this woman is allowed to speak in about Nnamdi Kanu. Even then, you told us then that you are not even IPOB member, but you cannot. How about now that you're IPOB member? They don't think of those things. They don't think, they don't know. There have been several meetings with you, which I am, you not even know that I'm that meeting. I'm watching what you're about to say when the IPOB matter is raised. But the way you address it, there's nothing different from what you address it here. And you didn't know that that wasn't IPOB meeting. I wasn't there as an IPOB. I was there as another organization. And you represent IPOB. When anybody raise anything there, we should start thinking properly. Look at what they say. Okay, somebody call your program and say that our Turkey, there's a problem. They now went to social media and say Simon Ekpa hosted a Turkish person, mention his name. Did you hold that man? The answer is no. That man called, just like the way I'm calling now. Why are we doing this? Why are we like this, Maz? Why are we like this? It's very shameful. Yorubas are moving far. But we are here dragging nonsense within ourselves, talking waiting okay here. Sometimes my wife will be ashamed. You don't even want to listen to him, because he didn't know that men with a phone and the bachelor white. Many high name.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you for this wonderful input. Thank you very much. Estelle OKK, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Enter Biafra was open when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was out. Still, he didn't say anything. People are running faster than their shadow. Exactly. Exactly. All right, Ewere, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Maz Simon, I am glad to hear your voice. And in fact, I just want to say, let me just ease myself, because the other day you called me. I just left. I was just hearing my name from afar. So before I reached there, the thing have already cut. So, yeah, so right now I want to just ease myself. Sebastian, let me carry my laptop along. So the moment I just enter the bedroom, honestly, I am glad, and I want to appreciate you, because I am not the kind of person that do like to just converse for like this kind of a thing, but I was triggered. When I listen to what you are saying, listen to what our leader was saying, honestly, that's speaking, look at it that a seed has been sown in my mind. You understand? So I keep on burning for this, our Biafra. We need to go home, because we are really suffering, and people are not seeing it. In fact, I said when that eventually, anytime that you pick my call, I say, I will call you and watch around it. Because people doesn't know what you are really doing. If they know what you are really doing, they will see clear. And I said, I will ask you, when our leader was on ground, have you one day asked you not to like broadcast? Has he one day called you say, Simon, don't broadcast again. I'm tired of you. Has he done that?
No. There's no reason for him to do that. He's never done anything like that.
Good. Now you are doing better than him. Sorry, you are doing
Doing better than before.
yes, you are doing better now than then. Then people, instead of us, are supposed to know better now to come out and support what we are doing and let us move forward. We are busy fighting. Maybe by the time that our leader will come out now, then for instance that there is a time for us to give account of what we have done. Maybe some will come out and say, in fact, my own portion is that, in fact, I fight Simon Ekpa. I don't even want him to talk. I don't even want him to say anything. But we that know what we are doing, we will come out and speak as you are speaking, because you really stand well, and I really, really appreciate you. Honestly, sometimes my wife, sometimes when she come out to the parlor or whatever I am, she will say, "Wow, Kano son," I will smile because she know that I wasn't like this before.
All right.
because I used to tell her, I said, this is not what somebody asked me to do. I said, this thing is what I've been sold in our mind, and we are going to achieve something great. Like any time that I write something, I say, Master Simon Ekpa, God is with you, we are with you, and we will win. In fact, when I was listening to you, just trying to let us to see what is actually happening, showing up, in fact, playing it, then I can see some people again, like people like those people that have the spirit of Wanza. Yeah, there's one that you change his name, say his name is not going to be called that his name will be called Wanza on the next spot. There's somebody like that who will just come out and be projecting something. I feel that they pay them to do that. So I really appreciate you. Don't be weak, because my father used to tell me something. He said, any tree that children always run to every time, it means that something good is falling from that tree. That's why children always run down there to go and pick up something. You understand? So if nobody that's trying to just pull you down, honestly, it means that you are not doing anything. That the second to the person that called before now, he made a comment. He said that there is oil on your head. He said, not big granite oil with that one. No. he said now the olive oil, and true, it is the olive oil. We are praying for you, and we are praying for our leader that one of these days we will surely overcome. I don't have more to say. I'm just glad. I can't sleep until you sleep now. I will not sleep because I keep on watching. You understand? Because I'm being encouraged by what you are doing. So I
think
just
you are going to be the last person today.
Okay.
Yes, I'll spend 3 hours 10 minutes here. I think it is good that we are having this program like 3 times or twice a day, so that
Yes.
it will be like 2 hours every time, or 1.5 hour, so we can have more. The program can be more of sharp instead of this long, because not
Yes.
everybody will have time to watch after live broadcast, to watch program for 3 hours and all that. But
Yes.
so thank you very much. You're gonna be the last person on this show.
Thank
And
you.
those of you that are yet to talk, I apologize ahead of time. By tomorrow, you are going to talk. So if you know you are waiting and you didn't talk, please forgive and pardon me. I have to also go to sleep, because tomorrow, this morning is work. I have to go to work as well. So I want to be brief. Chooks, Chooks, you have to come again tomorrow. I can see that we have Chooks Okeke. I think Chooks Okeke is from Turkey as well. The controversial Chooks Okeke from Turkey. So please, tomorrow you can come. And he said, please. He said, all right, choose Okeke. First of all, they say your name is not choose Okeke. So let us start from there. I'm going to give you just 2 minutes, please.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Are you the choose Okeke that come from Turkey last time?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. There has been a lot of issue going on from there. They say your name is not choose Okeke.
Do not mind him.
Okay.
You understand? You know what happened? That guy is my own brother. Are you getting me?
Okay.
And he's a junior brother, and I respected him. I used to share his program. I used to follow his program. But of late, I'm dumbfounded. I don't know why he was misled like that. I do not know why. You know, when you want to make broadcast, and when you have to do some research before you do any program. You must do some research. If there is any allegation, you must have to do some research and find out the truth. Not somebody calling you and telling you something and you just jump in and start talking. You see, the reputation he has built for a very long time is a kind of crashing now. Are you getting me? It's becoming questionable. You understand? Now, secondly, since I joined IPOB, I've been following, I've been watching, and I've been studying people both there and here. I've been studying people. I discovered one time you made a comment that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared to be a superhuman, that you did not know why he got to this stage he is now, before he got into this situation. Are you getting me? What I discovered is many people in the past, accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he took over everything. He doesn't want a deputy. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want that. He carry everything on his head alone. Some of them even mocking him. Are you getting me? Now I begin to understand why it is like this. You see, many of our principal officers, they do not know how to manage classified information. Many of them. So they are security risk. That is why you see Nnamdi Kanu is doing what he's doing. We always quickly to jump in without proper. You see what is happening couple of weeks now. Kano, what do you call it? The junior brother. He did this, the secretary did that, all these things. Do you want to tell me that Nnamdi Kanu, who is the victim, has not even talked to his lawyers exactly what happened or who betrayed him? If he is betrayed, that is, if he is betrayed, who betrayed him? Just imagine. There are so many of them. Believe you me. And they forgot that there are very learned people in this IPOB. Even those who are Biafrans, very, very learned. As we said, somebody said professors, doctorate degree holders, experts, security experts, who knows what is classified information. Every little thing, they will just jump inside Facebook. Imagine that guy, the Nnamdi Kanu junior brother. Imagine when he got the information that if he got the information that they have held this guy, our spiritual leader, and he just come to Facebook and announce it, something like that. You see, it will have gone viral.
Yes.
Because of that, anything could have happened in that place. Are you getting me? But these people handed him over, at the dying minute. And immediately they handed him over, we knew. Let me tell you, my dear brother, some people are afraid that they may kill that guy or harm him. Yes, they have hanged him, but they cannot kill him. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is just like Igbo people say it. That is
Yes.
the fly that perched at the peanut.
Yes. You can't
So
kill
when
it.
you hit it, you break the peanut. And when you leave it, it continues to bite you. You understand what I'm saying? So it is hard time I'm not saying to bring me in. They should overhaul those people who are called principal officers, those people who have no new idea to contribute. Their liabilities then, all the while Nnamdi Kanu was preaching, talking to us. You see that he was just covering all these people, doing the job alone, except people like you and some other people who are, having program in the Facebook. When Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting, you were doing your job. Nobody was, questioning you. And he commended that you were doing a perfect job. Nobody whatsoever. But today, what is going on? You see, hate, mischief, and jealousy is a very big disease, very big sickness among the Igbo tribe. And we cannot go smoothly forward with it. Hate, mischief, and jealousy. There is no way we can bury our thought. Let me tell you. Everyone wants to bring his dream to reality. Do you want us to become communists? Where no one have to, voice out, and there is no avenue prepared. Let that avenue. We know they have command and control, and those of them that are talking command and control, command does not even know the full meaning. I mean, the real meaning, deep meaning of command and control. See, in the military, sometimes you give order, and the order can be flouted for the interest of the troop. And when somebody is court-martialed, that person, they will give him, because of that person, they will give him the opportunity to express himself. Then he will explain, this is why I countered this order. I don't want the troops to be in disarray, to be killed. That is why. If these guys, my own people, in DOS, the leader of DOS is a very good guy. He's a good guy, but surrounded by sycophants. I have to tell you the truth. And we must have to continue talking to them until they make a change and do the right. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, always he come out to broadcast. He said, the humble servant of Biafrans. Servant, you see that word, underline that word, servant of Biafrans. And he entertained every question to everybody's satisfaction. Very humble. Are you getting me? So, but this time around, you see that those who are supposed to be servant of Biafra, they turn to bulls of Biafra, boss. You ask question, they will shout you down that you're asking a stupid question. Our leader has never said somebody asks a stupid question. Every question makes sense. Please, my dear brother, let us continue to learn. Thank you very much for your good work.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to end this program here. Thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless the Amazonians. And I need the video of the Fulani man in Arise on Arise TV. If you know you have the video of the Fulani man that was interviewed by Arise TV, please send it to me. Send it to me and send it to me. I need it urgently. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless ESM. May God bless APLB worldwide. May God bless Yoruba Nation. May God bless Sunday Igbo and all agitators. May God bless you. See you tomorrow and remain blessed. And have a wonderful week. Remember, stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble and stay out of trouble. Good night.